Good afternoon, Sunday. Thought I'd pop on live. I'm down my bar. I thought, you know what? I'm sitting down a bar, just done a bit of decorating as usual. Done a few errands. And I thought, you know what? While I'm sitting there having a beer, watching the end of the Formula One, I thought I might as well pop down, have a couple of beers. I'm in between a bit of decorating. Done a few repairs. I think today I've been a taxi driver, a decorator, a videographer, amongst many of my other jobs. Will anyone come on today? This is the question. Is anybody out there? Is anybody in their bars? That's what we want to know. Early Sunday. Oh, just watching the Formula One. 6 laps to go, 5 laps to go. Hamilton's just overtaken Verstappen. Is anyone down Steve's Brewing Channel? Afternoon, mate. How's you, sir? Oh, afternoon, Steve's Brewing Channel. Ah, sounds like a proper channel to me, mate. I'll have to jump on your channel and subscribe, I think, Steve. I could do some brewing tips. But I've had a good go at that wherry, which came out nice. Afternoon, mate. The Woodford's wherry. Well, I say it's come out nice. I've not tried. I tried a little drop. Me and my brother-in-law tried a little drop the other day. It's in my little fermentation fridge cabinet thing that I've made at the moment. At 15 degrees. Does that sound about right? I left it for 48 hours. Transferred it from the. I don't know if you watched those videos. I transferred it from the bucket to the keg now, the plastic barrel. I left it for 48 hours in that at 20, and now I've dropped it down to 15 for a week, and we'll see how it goes. But we've done a little taste the other day, and it doesn't look too bad. It tasted all right. I don't know if you watched that video. It looked all right. A few cock-ups along the way. Cause it's awkward when you're a beginner, and it's awkward when you're trying to film it at the same time. It's not hard, you know. I think the next lot, I think I should just go straight through it and just do it without filming it. I think it should come out right. I'm good, thank you. How are you, Steve? New to the channel. Welcome aboard, mate. Load of videos for you to watch, Steve. I'll have to dig you out and subscribe when I get a chance. I don't know. Yeah, I've heard about cold crushing. I didn't do that. That's when you drop it down to 1 or 2 degrees first, isn't it? And then the sediment drops down. I just went from, don't know. There's so many different info on the internet. I left it for 48 hours in the keg at 20, and then I'm just going to leave it at 15ish, which is that a reasonable temperature? I think so. I've got one of those Inkbird things. You've watched the video set up, so it seems to be working all right. I've got it on the phone, I've got the Wi-Fi one now, so just reminding me actually, I've got to send the other one back. I haven't sent it back yet. I'm not careful, I won't get my money back on that. Yes, I'm hoping. Apparently, if you leave it, the longer you leave it, the better it is. Apparently, but I'm gonna probably last till next week. I think Friday. Yeah, I think you should leave it 2 weeks really. But I'm doing a live Friday next week, so I'll do it Friday. I think. Cold crush is when you drop it straight down low, isn't it? Afternoon, Melvin, mate. There's a regular. I've just popped on Melvin for a couple of beers. I'm down the bar, mate. I've done a bit of decorating as usual, bits and bobs. I'll seal the leak in the roof in the conservatory, hopefully. We're in good books now. The missus just gone round to Jill's just gone. I'm not allowed to call her anymore, or she. I've got to call her Jill. So I'll reply to that question in a minute, sir. I've got to call her Jill now, so it's fair. She's popped round to Dad's in a minute to look after Dad's. Yeah, if the Dad's all right. So I thought I'd sneak down the bar. I've done a bit of decorating. I'm in the good books, I think. I'm coming down to watch the back end of the Formula One. Pretty good. I think Hamilton's done it again. Just overtook. Got 6 laps to go. 5 laps to go. Sue Flynn, afternoon, Sue. How's you after Friday? Yeah, not too bad. I struggled through. Bit knackered. Didn't do a lot Saturday, to be fair. Yeah. What happened was a friend of mine. Yeah, longer you leave it, the better. The beer, Steve. Yeah, I've heard that. But a friend of mine, I don't know if I mentioned it Friday, we've done a live. I sort of agreed to do a live on Friday, and then people are sort of like waiting. A friend of mine won the local council elections, the county council and the local elections, or whatever. We won a couple of elections, so we went down a pub and celebrated, had a few drinks down the pub, and then I came back and had a few more. I shouldn't do that. I'm not going to do that anymore. It's going to be one or the other from now on, I think. Got to behave myself, I think. I started doing those, so I started doing today. It's taken quite a while. What I'm going to call like a video. It's going to be like unseen footage. Little clips from all the lives, all the bits where people are falling asleep and getting told off, etc., etc. And I'm going to sort of cram it together in there. One little video should be quite fun because a lot of them go on for 3 or 4 hours and no one watches. They miss the best bits, but yes, Steve, mate. Someone mentioned to me about that's just the start of it. I saw my brother at the weekend. He popped round to have a chat because he started doing some homebrew. He's done some years ago, and that's fit for me. The stuff in the tins, that'll be my limit. I mean that. I'm not going to get carried away now. The stuff in the tins, hot water, pour it in the fermentation bucket, mix it up. That's my limit. I'm not going to start doing the. I don't think I'll start doing the hops and brewing it, and boiling it, and all that some people do. That's a bit. I don't want to get involved in all that really. I'm quite happy to do a little bit of homebrew every now and again, and going to the shops and buy some beers as well. And they're so cheap in the shops. But you're tempting me now to go and try one out. But I'll say that for next week. Yeah, I could do it. You watch my videos, Steve. I added too much water really, so I got the concentration mucked up. I do need to get a proper cycle with a pump, like one you pump twice. Cause I had a bit of a nightmare, bloody sucking it through the pipe, and I'm trying to come in at night from work, and you're tired, and it's getting late, and you're trying to come in from work, and you're trying to film it, you're trying to move the camera angles, give different shots with your camera. So it does get a bit sort of like stressy when you're doing it like that. What you need to do is set aside a day like today, make your beer, put it in the shed, in your fridge, leave it. Next week do another bit. But when you're trying to film it after work, you're tired and you're trying to put videos out at the same time, and then you're trying to edit the videos. It gets a bit bloody stressful, to be honest with you. So, Mr. Dreamer 60, hey mate, I hope you subscribe. Love your videos. You got me into the idea of making pub shed, fully bought furniture, etc. That's what I did. I bought all the stuff first. I sort of done the shed up last, really. Some houses built but not insulated. Is it crucial to insulate a summer shed? Always sounds a lot better. I've got my videos drag on and on, but I've got some hints and tips videos. When I did this was originally a kids' playroom donkeys years ago, and it never sort of happened. Cheers, mate. Glad you're a subscriber. I think you're new on these lives. It's good. Welcome aboard. Down to you. I'm not. I insulated mine. I happen to have a load of polystyrene, which I don't think is the best thing to have because I think it's dangerous because of the fumes it catches alight. But do you have to insulate it? I didn't fully insulate mine. I think I've done the floor a bit. I think I've done the room. I did, and I didn't. It wouldn't be adequate for your house, put it that way. There's gaps and that, but I've used it the first winter this year. I sort of used it. I used a gas heater, and it was adequate. Oh, Hamilton's done it. Done a good job there. And what happened to? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I insulated mine pretty much. If I did it again, I don't know. Maybe I'd go and get that stuff on the roll, the rock ball stuff, roll that in. Wouldn't hurt, would it? That's only cheap, isn't it? Roll it all over, and then. But if you're only going to use it in the summer, I don't know. Do you want it insulated? I'll be in the summer, wouldn't it? If it's insulated. I've got double doors on mine. I put double doors. What I did on mine, this was a lot of shed with one little door. I took the door out of here, and I do believe I put it into my shed. And then someone years ago was selling some conservatory doors. Hardwood builder took a conservatory apart, and he had double conservatory doors. So I cut an opening in my shed, and I put a timber across the top. And I put double conservatory doors in. So in the summer, I open them up. Up to you, buddy. Do you really need? I wouldn't have thought so. I'd line it though. I would sort of do an air pocket at least. I boarded mine out. I had some offcuts, OSB boards on the ceiling, which is only cheap. It's just painted white. You can see that in the OSB, cheap, but painted white. Offcuts and bits of sheets I had filled it in. Otherwise, you never get it done. I'll sort of run out of money, and I did the lighting, and I had some sheets on the walls. I put sheets of chipboard and just offcuts of chipboard. In the end, I went to Wicks's. when I really wanted to get, yeah, when I really wanted to get crack on, get it finished, but sod this, right, I'm going to Wicks's. I went to Wicks's, I load up my motor with loft balls. You know, the ones that slot together? I've got some at the loft anyway, but any spare ones you can whack in the loft. But loft balls, so you can do like a jigsaw, you know, like bricks. You can fit them in your car. They're small if you haven't got a van. Put them in your back of your motor and just stack them up and screw them together. And if you want, you can stuff insulation down as you went. I think I did a bit of that, you know, filled it in a bit. I had some offcuts polystyrene. I was just getting rid of it. I just shoved it down there, you know. But for what it's worth, I don't know. I don't know if I'd really bother again. The air pocket's a good idea. I'd line it with something. I would, because then you got your base then for your TVs. You want something to put your TVs on, don't you? And all your signs and your signage and that. So I quite like having the idea of the double wall sort of thing. So I think I would do that, but I'm not sure about the insulation. My electricity, another thing, we had a new kitchen the other year, so we had to have a new. I mean, I've only sort of. I have, well, my age now. When the kids were younger, all my money was tied up with the kids and college and school and all that. Now, the last couple of years, we've only just had some spare cash, really. So we started doing. We've done the kitchen eventually, and I said to Jill, my other half Jill, I said to Jill, look, before we do a kitchen, we need a new consumer unit. We had the old-fashioned one with the old wire fuses. I thought you can't have that. I hate doing stuff like that. I talked to somebody the other day with a consumer unit, stuff like that. It's an outlay of a few £100, and you don't really see the benefit, but it has to be done. So we've done that eventually. So it's all wired up properly in the house now. Once we had that, and then I could do you need a decent consumer unit indoors, don't you? Once you've got a decent consumer unit indoors, then you can run your mains cover. I bought that myself, and I took advice from an electrician, and then he did it for me. That's gone right down in price now. I think it might be 10 mil. I don't even know what size it is actually, but it's got the metal sheath around it, you know. So it's an outdoor cable. And I already had the consumer unit. That's a little metal box. You've only got only two switches, one for lights, little consumer unit in the corner, a little fuse box in the corner of the shed. One for lights and one for electric. I think Alan Parsons, one of my subscribers, the other day, he's just doing his shed, and I said to him, once you get the electric in, I know it's a pain because it's like you want to spend money on shelving and heating, and you want your seats, you want your bar, you want your tellies. And again, electric's like one of those things you don't really see much, but once you get the electric in, then you can get your tools in, plug your tools in, plug your lights in, and yeah, that's when it all comes together. When you get your electric down there and your sockets and that, plenty of sockets you want. Yeah, I'd do what you just said there. Basic insulation roll and wood cover it. That'd do. That it's up to you. If you've got a van or something, you get some stuff delivered. MDF balls. So I use that chipboard. You can see the lines. I don't think you can see them behind me. You can see the lines, but it's all painted emulsion. I just whacked all white emulsion, some off leftover emulsion. I got to the stage where I didn't want to spend too much. You know, second-hand TVs. The most I spent in here, I started spending on scaffold balls. You watch one of my videos. I got a bit carried away with scaffold balls, but that's a great bit of wood to work with, scaffold balls. How many sockets? Plenty. I've still not got all the sockets in. I've got the wires there, but not the sockets. Everyone's a double. There's no singles. I've got a double one above my door. I've not used it. I've not even got a socket on there yet, but I've got the wire and the back box there. I've got one above the door because I read a lot about these heaters, space heaters that you put above your door. So I've got a double one there for a heater, but it's not been used at the moment. Decide where. I mean, I've done a little drawing. Right, I've got a TV in the corner there. My main big TV over here. Oh, you can see it there. Look, two doubles in the corner there. I worked out the height of my bar because every pub I go in, or every little bars I ever visit, they've always got like sockets for your phones. Do you know what I mean? So I worked out the height and roughly where my bar was going to go, and I put a double socket there, which is for phones and stuff. Worked out about that high above the bar. I've got my Alexa plugged into there, my double sockets. Another double socket in the corner there for another TV. Another double socket up the top, which I don't use. So I've got two at each end of the end. Let me count. Two over there, two down there, another two underneath the bench I don't use, which is hidden inside the bench. Then I'll count that. 1, 2, 3. There's one behind me. 4. Let's just hang on. Do doubles. What? 1, 2, 3. Because this is my jukebox. 4, 5, 6 for the fridge at the bottom there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I've got 12 double sockets in a ring, mate. 12. In the corners, really, mainly, isn't it? Where you going to put your TVs and that? You want one up high for your TVs, don't you? One down low, I suppose. You got to have your one low ones for your fridge, and I'm still using extension leads, really, for my fridge, so I can get to it because I couldn't access it properly. Yeah, you want your one by your bar, want your one above your door, and if you don't use it, it's sitting there and it's handy. And what I've done as well, the two in the corners, either corner at the front, I'm talking to Steve now, I think, am I? Mr. Dreaming 60. The two in the corners at the front of my shed, after the event I drilled a hole straight through the shed and I put 2 double sockets outside, 2 waterproof sockets, like 10 of each, I off Amazon or whatever, the waterproof sockets. I've got 2 double ones outside, which enabled me then to plug the outdoor lights down one side of the garden and the outdoor lights down the other side of the garden. And I've just bought, yeah, about 12. Yeah, just do a little rough sketch. Work out where your bar is, your front and back, and then in the corners for your TVs, and lower down for fridges, doesn't it, really? Yeah, you might want one outside. Like I say, I've done it myself. I spurred off. I've done 2. The 2, one at the front in either corner. I drilled through last summer. Put 2 external back boxes, double sockets. So I've got double socket outside there, double socket outside there. I've got my outdoor lights plugged in then. I don't know if you've seen my videos, they run off Alexa. Everything's Alexa. So I can say, Alexa, turn on garden. There you go, and she does it. Alexa, turn on garden.
Okay.
There you go. Getting a bit lazy, this Alexa. I think she's half asleep. So I've got 2 lots of LED lights outside. One down one side of the fence, one down the other side of the fence. One's called outside one, I think. One's called outside 2. But on the Alexa app, you put them in like a folder, not a folder, but they're joined together sort of thing. So it's garden. So I can say turn on pub, and it'll turn on the whole lot. So I've got the ceiling. I bought these old-fashioned lights, 2 lights for the ceiling. The old-fashioned bulbs. But then I bought the old-fashioned bulbs. Then a month later, I thought they was a bit dear, but I went and bought the old-fashioned bulbs with Alexa built in. These can these dim? Yeah, they can dim these ceiling ones and the Alexa ones. Alexa, turn on ceiling.
Okay.
So I can got to turn the ceiling. I can turn on ceiling. These are ceiling. I think I've got ceiling 1, ceiling 2, so I can do it individual. Don't forget when your mate's doing. I'm still going about bloody lights at the moment. And it popped on for 5 minutes. Don't forget when your mate's doing the electrician. The electrician comes round. You want all your sockets. So when he does lighting, think about sockets outdoors. I've got 2 of these up-down lighters that you get from Screwfix. They're quite nice. Up-down outside light in the evening, in the summer evenings. I've not used it this year yet. And then I bought them, and then without Jill knowing, I went and bought. She doesn't know about all this. Alexa, turn off ceiling.
Okay.
Well, she doesn't know, but I went and bought. Well, she does know now. I went and bought quite a deal. I went and bought the coloured LED bulbs now. They're all Alexa. And they're coloured, so I can say, if I say Alexa, turn. Yeah, Alexa, turn on outside. Well, I won't do it because I don't want to do it. It actually turns on the up-down lighters, and I think it's called outside 1, outside 2, outside 3, outside 4. I can turn all the lights on individually, and I can also, I've got the app, but I can also, they're coloured lights, so I can have them red, blue, yellow, whatever, you know, so if your football's on or something, you can. So, yeah, sorry, I'm going on, but I do love me lighting. Yeah. Think of your sockets you want, double it. You know, because, I mean, all my sockets, the only sockets I aren't used, like 2 up there, which might be, and 2 up there I might be used for a heater. The others are all used. And even then I've run like an extension socket or some of them to get access to them. But, and then you got your lights. I mean, like if you want LED lights like I've got around the strip lights, you see the strip lights here. They've got to be plugged in, haven't they, into a socket? I've got 3 TVs, so that's got to be plugged in the socket. That's got to be plugged in the socket. I've got TV, my main TV here. I've got my jukebox touchscreen here. That's got to be plugged in the socket. This TV here has got to be plugged in the socket. This TV's got an Amazon Fire Stick. That's got to be plugged in the socket. It's also got a splitter box. So it runs all the TVs together. Well, the splitter box has to be plugged in socket. So those sockets are full up, I think. They are. At 4, they're all used. And again, I've got a spur in the back, they're going outside. Oh, run out bloody, getting out of breath here. Hi, Craig, mate. You alright? Welcome, buddy. Very quiet today. I thought we only popped out for an hour. Well, I'm just watching the Formula 1, really. Yeah, get me started talking about my sockets electric. I love it. I've got my bar lights here. Alexa, turn on bar. Alexa, turn on bar.
Okay.
Got these ones all running around the bar. Oh, shit, with Amazon. Again, they're on Alexa. They're plugged in the socket as well, aren't they? So let's be fair. Every single light you buy really is plugged into a socket, apart from your main ceiling lights, I suppose. So you've got to allow for all that as well. Plus your tellies. I've got a spare socket there. But I've got a microwave coming. The neighbour keeps knocking. I've got to see him in a minute. The neighbour keeps knocking about a microwave. So I'm going to have a microwave down here, I think, in the corner there. So that'll be plugged in. That sign, the Happy Old Day, that's plugged in. Everything's plugged in, isn't it? I mean, funny enough, I've got a double socket here. I've still got a box thing, an adapter socket in it. Because I think, yeah, I've got my Alexa in there, my phone charger, one in there. And then I've got another socket. I don't know what that runs. Well, that runs those lights. Yeah, you can't have enough sockets, mate. That's right, Melvin. And then think about lights outside as well. In actual fact, I've got 2 double sockets outside, either side, double one there, double one there. I've just ordered, because I was sitting there with some mates the other day in the corner, my little favourite corner, little snug corner we got outside. And we was moving the electric heater about, it wasn't brilliant, so I've got a double. Well, I was going to buy it off Amazon, and make it up. But in the end, there's people on Amazon that sell them already made up. It's a double socket, another double socket, outdoor one with outdoor cable, but thinner cable, not the sheath stuff, and a plug already wired up, 15 meters. So I'm going to plug that into an outdoor socket, run it into some conduit around the fence or whatever. I'm not sure exactly where yet, and that's going to be fitted onto the shed. So I'm going to have a double socket on the shed. So I'm looking at getting a mounted electric heater, so we can have a wall heater, like mounted up properly. You know, like you get down the pub when you get chilly in the evenings. So I might do that. Yeah, I've got the chimney and that chimney sort of thing to warm people up and burn wood, but people frown about them now, don't they? It's like everyone's going green, aren't they? So I've got another bloody double socket coming. Any more questions? Sounds like people are building bars no one's got, but you got to crack on. I'm waiting for summer. Getting there, isn't it? It's light at night now, but I'm waiting for the warmer weather, really. And the football Euros to start, really. Yeah. If you want to, yeah. Any other questions, mate, let me know. I mean, I found scaffold boards is the one as well, mate. Get a load of scaffold boards. You can make your bench out of it. You'll be surprised. Blowtorch. I don't know if you've seen my videos, but I've got. Depends what look you're going for, I suppose. I mean, my bar is just a couple of old pallets fixed to the floor. 2 scaffold boards wide, timber underneath, and I literally made it outside in the garden. Don't know if you see my other videos. I just got my blowtorch, burnt them. Gives it like Bernie, like oldie worldy, scallops out the sides, stain it with some stain, screwed on top, done. And I thought it looked so. My neighbour came round last year in the first lockdown. We had a little, was it VE day or something, when everyone sat in the streets drinking? We had a few too many drinks, and he came back here with a few people. I know we shouldn't have, naughty. We are naughty, me and my neighbours, but he couldn't get over it in my bar. There's only a bit, but we'd had a few drinks, but he's just got a new kitchen. I think you pay fortunes for a wooden bar. But this scaffold, I mean, I only bodged it here, so it comes out nice. So I've done my bench out of scaffold boards. I've done another shelf the other week out of scaffold boards. Done all my back shelving. You just screw them together, bum, like a jigsaw. Screw it all together. Get your height for your wine glasses and your wine bottles and your glasses, whatever you're going to store. Again, blowtorch. Go down Wicks to get some. I've got some plumbing kit anyway. Go down Wicks to get some blowtorch, gas bottle, bit of that. Love it. I love it. It just transforms yourself, scaffold board. Bit of burning up, and then bit of staining. Oh, you're posh, man. I can't afford USB sockets, mate, on the TV tonight. Yeah, I did look at that. I've not done it yet. The LED ones, to be fair. I did do the other day. I don't know if you saw my video. I did do the other week. I've done some new shelving. Oh, David, mate. I can't, buddy. I've had them years. These strip lights, absolute years. I'm like, I think. Oh, sorry. Right, hang on. There's a few people jumped on today. Look, Lee Levick. I've seen him. He's come on before, Lee. Hey, mate. You all right? If anyone's down the bar drinking, everyone's sitting indoors drinking or what? I don't know. I'm only having a couple. Keep saying that. Well, let's just shoot up quick. I didn't realise there's a few questions there. How do you do your seating? My seating, literally, I made out scaffold boards. Timber frame. I looked on the internet for some heights. Timber frame. And then just screw scaffold boards to the front. MDF top. I've got a video on it actually, if you look, I think. An MDF timber at the back against the wall. I just cut them at, I think 7 degrees or 10 degrees. Some timbers, 3 timber strips at the back. Fixed them to the wall. 3 lengths of scaffold board, burnt them in the garden, screwed them to the wall. With a little bit on the edge. I've got a little ledge there for the And I was on my bench, because we've just been doing the house up a bit, and my son built some bench seating in the conservatory for us before he went away on holiday or work trip. I've been looking for ages for getting some cushions, bench cushions. Like I wanted to get some made up, and my sister was going to make them. We looked up the price of foam, price of material. It's kind of so expensive. But if you tap in booster cushions, say Wayfair, I've done them. I'm saying they're only £9 each. I think I've done them. I'll show you. You might think they're a bit tacky and that, but just bought these things like booster cushions, £9 or something they were each. A varying price, £9 or £13, different colours, but red suits. I'll throw it back over there. Red suits this bar because it's like a bit of a pub. I've got some pub chairs with red. So they come out all right, they're all right. So I've got 50, 60 quid's worth of cushions, done. That does me. And they're separate so you can wash them and that. That'll do me. How much do you want to spend? So all my bench is made out of scaffold boards. Getting back to the USB socket someone mentioned. I did the other month, extended the shelf over there, and I put a USB socket in. So I've got USB sockets in the worktop. I drilled a hole in the worktop. I'm just going back up. So sorry, Darren. No, mate. Welcome aboard. I can't remember, mate. I bought those LED strips ages. I had when I was starting to do this. So I've had this bar. I've had this shed for years and years since the kids were little, and they're up here now. So I started buying bits like you guys. Started buying bits. I thought to myself, right, I'm gonna convert this to a bar. And I was buying bits for years and years. And she gets to me, what's that rubbish? What's that? I just bought it for years. And eventually I got a couple of skips and I had some spare cash. We've done the garden up. And I got some skips, cleared this out. It's full of crap. And eventually I went for it. And I started digging out the bits in my box. And I had LED light, a little replica I got for Christmas. I had the LED lights already. But look at Amazon. They're standard 30, 40 quid lights. 2 I've got that click together. The nightmare was getting to stay up. You can't get the stuff. You have to get these tiny little clips there are with screws that you hold up. Nightmare, little tiny screws. There's no way. Hot glue and that wouldn't work. But I fixed them up with because they're double-sided tape. I fixed it all up. You walk down next day, they're all on the floor. Do it again, all on the floor. Hot glue, all on. No, the little tiny clips with a little screw. That holds it up. Right, let me have a little look. I did a bit of Steve's Brewing Channel. I've got a video somewhere on Afternoon Lee. I said Afternoon Lee already from Sheffield. I think I've got a video somewhere of me doing the seating or going through it, having a little look at it, and all that. So if you have a little hunt, like I say, it's just a timber frame, 2x2 timber, something I've left over. What you do when you go do some decorating indoors, tell your missus tell her how much wood you need and add some ones for yourself, but don't tell her. So do a bit indoors, and all the rest of the wood you can keep yourself for your pub, without getting in trouble. So no, I don't remember the make and model. There's loads on Amazon, those LED strips. I don't use the you get these little tacky plastic controls, don't you, for the LED strips? And the same as these lights here. You know, the fading bit and all that. I just leave it on these lights here. I just leave on I've got it on one set and I just leave them. I think the batteries are probably gone. I just leave it on this fading out. You can flick them blue, red, but I just leave it fading out and gentle. That does me. Just put them on. Just get Alexa to switch them on. It's done then instead of mucking about. So that's Darren Ramsey's question answered. Loads on Amazon. Everything seems to have gone up in price, but when you do your bench seating, whoever asked me about bench seating, work out your height, and you could go and buy the cushions first. If you're going to go the route that I bought those cushions, can you work out the size of the cushion? I think they're 23 centimetres. You can work out the size if they fit in nice. I was a bit bloody lucky with them, I must admit. And then my back of my seat is angled like this, 7 to 10 degrees, and I've got a little piece there, which is handy for putting stuff on, like beer mats and your trophies or whatever, fishing golf trophies and bottles and glasses, you know, that people can rest on there. So it doesn't go to a point. It's sort of offset with a piece, you know. I just made it up as I went along, really. Oh, Harold, mate. I sit in my pub having a Cooper's. That sounds nice. Cooper's cider, that's nice.
In fairness, hats off to Mercedes and Lewis. They were quicker than we were today. The fact they could follow so close through the
right. So Darren Ramsey, Mr. Dreamers, yeah. I've said this before. I did mine just at the right time. Keep going on about it. My old man passed away last year, and I was going to turn this into some sort of bar. It was a standing joke down my pub for years and years. My dad and his mates always laughing at me. Ain't going to ever be done. I was going to invite everyone to have a party. Never be done, never be done, never be done. Every time I cleared it out, it got full of crap. Because I've said this before, once you've got an empty shed, it gets full of. You open the door and somehow your missus has put stuff in it, or someone's put stuff in it. Cleared it out, it filled back up, cleared it out. And then eventually I said, right, enough's enough. We got some skips last summer. Cleared it out. And I had a couple of weeks off work when my old man passed away, and it was lovely weather. I thought, you know what, I'm going for it. And I really, day and night, I was down there doing this, really. Painting at night and all day. I'm lucky, so it's done now. Cause I want my. I think the thing is now. Well, also I had it in my head to build this years ago. So every time I went abroad, I bought little memorabilia bits. You know, the cigars you get from Spain, the Mallorca lizard things, and bits and bobs. You know, pick some bits and bobs up. Once you start building your bar and you tell people about it, they sort of go, "Oh, John, you know, I've got a spare telly if you want it. Oh, I'll have it." Like my neighbour, funny enough, because he's been around a couple of times now. He's been knocking on my door a couple of times with his microwave. And he said, "Oh, I don't know why they don't take it in. Take it." Because I said, "Take it." I've got to go and knock, actually. But he said to me a couple of times, he's not. Does John want his microwave? Because he's been around him. He knows absolutely I'll have that microwave. And he's been around a couple of times. Does John want my spare microwave? I'm like, yeah, I'll go and get it like later or tomorrow. I'll have it. Put it in the corner. Happy days for pies and that in the summer. So yeah, once you tell people you're building a bar, you'd be surprised. My sister's given me bits. My dad, before he passed, had some bits in his. He bought some bits around beer mats and bits from pubs and that. I was lucky getting my pumps. I'm really cheap. Yeah, they all do that, Darren. They all do that. To be fair, on Amazon. Just want the fading ones. Like I say, I got the control somewhere, but I don't use them. I'm having another one. Nice sunny drink. Is there any football on today? I think my connection's better now. I've got the lead plugged straight into the laptop now instead of Wi-Fi. I've run some Ethernet down to the shed now. It's not proper outdoor stuff I had to do. I've run that another little tip, get the internet down now. I relied on Wi-Fi. Everything worked on Wi-Fi. And I was so surprised. Everything worked on Wi-Fi. I used one of those BT extension discs in the corner, which boosted it up a bit. But I've got this Ethernet lead right down. I just plugged it into my laptop. It's in the corner. I've drilled a hole through the shed. I haven't sealed it up or nothing. Just pull it, because I've got a load of excess outside. Just pull it in when I need it, move it where I want it. So I'm plugged straight into the laptop at the moment. Which is a. Oh, what's going on here? Can't check your remote. Get out of it. Battery's going, the remote, I think. Yeah, so I can move my laptop and connect where I want now in a shed. Only for the laptop, everything else is on Wi-Fi. It all works all right. Does the job. I've been doing so much decorating lately. If you ever watch my lives, I've been doing so much decorating. I've had so much to do. This is probably one of the first Sundays I've actually had a Sunday afternoon just to chill, really. That's what I thought. You know what? I'm going to come down and watch the Formula One and relax. And have a couple of beers. There should be some football on, shouldn't there? Yeah, I mean, Mr. Dreamer 60, saying you're jealous, you've got 2 to 3 weeks wait. You're nearly there. Like I say, once you get it on that base, get it in, put your electric in, you can start, get some chairs, you can crack open a beer, can't you? TV on the wall. That'd be quite nice. I'd like to start again, really. Get it nice and clear. First thing I do, I suppose, is I don't know if you're going to build a bar in there, are you? A little bar. Make your bar up, some wood and pallets. Scaffold balls. Well, I like the scaffold balls. Nice width. Thick timber like that. Bit rough looking. Looks good. Burn it up. Easy. Get an of them. Get 10 of them delivered or something. I got a couple delivered from someone on Facebook, some second-hand ones, but I looked at B&Q and all that. They do, a lot of them do new ones, so I was getting them in my car. 2 or 3 in my motor. I wish I'd just gone and got a load ordered in one hit, really. 15 of them done. I would have done all that in one hit. 15 scaffold balls done. So I kept going back, finishing work, shooting down the bloody road, getting scaffolds in my car. Damages all your motor, doesn't it, really? So how many scaffold boards I've got? That could be a question to come on someone and ask me. Let's work out how many scaffold boards. Your bench has got 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 there, 2 there. So there's 4 scaffold boards there. My bar's got, I'd say, 2 scaffold boards. Shut up. That's 6, isn't it? Another couple of scaffolds for some shelving I've done over the side there. 8. Probably 11 scaffold boards done all this in. Up to you, whatever wood you want to use, really, isn't it? But I just think it's a nice medium to work with. But it depends what look you're going for. Hi, Mark, mate. Welcome. Is that the time? 4 o'clock? 4:04. Yeah, I've never done beer. You know what? I keep going back to my old man. I wish he'd been about. Sent my brother-in-law the weekend. I wish he'd been about because he used to make his beer years ago. But I wish he'd been about. It's all changed now for the old boot stuff. But I mucked mine up a little bit because I was like I said earlier, you wasn't here when I said I trying to film it at the same time and do it after work and trying to film it and put videos out, and that's a bit that's stressful in itself without making beer you've never done before. And I wanted to make it live. I didn't want to cheat. I didn't want to sort of cheat and do it perfect. I wanted to make it live, as it were. So all the mistakes you see were the mistakes I made, you know. Unlike these tarty videos where everyone's done is perfect. It's not perfect. It doesn't come out perfect. But in actual fact, if you watch the little video I did at the weekend, my brother-in-law popped around yesterday. We had a little taster of it, and it had been in there a couple of days. From the fermentation bucket into the keg, only been there a couple of days. We weren't actually too bad. So if that's like that now, what's it gonna be like next week when I do the great unveiling Friday night live? The great unveiling of the beer. I'm gonna have a proper drink. Oh well, not. So I'm looking forward to that. I bought the kit. I think it was 70 quid for the lot, Mark Briggs. I bought the kit, £72 for the buckets, and the siphon's not brilliant. Would I buy the bucks? It's good if you get the kit. It's all there for you, isn't it? I mean, the beer's the Wherry kit, the Woodford's Wherry that I had with the 2 tins. They're 20 odd quid on their own. So yeah, I could give a tour. I think the Wi-Fi's going to pop out. The internet's going to pop out. Let me have a little go. I'm just looking. Mr. Dreamer 60. I've got chairs and decorations. Yeah, that's what I did. I bought all the bits and bobs, scars. Yeah, top man, mate. That's what you want to do. Start collecting bits and bobs. I still haven't got my bar tape. If you watch these videos, I've still haven't got my table yet. You'll be surprised how small this shit. It's not small, but it's a bit of a mess. But I will do a tour. And I have to try and hold the internet in now because the Wi-Fi's playing up. Or can I pull the internet out? I'll try and do it with a lead in. So who wants to tour? NFFC. Yeah, let's have a little go show. It's a bit of a mess. I had people around the other day. Right. Get that out of the way. Right. Unless I pull the internet lead out and try and go on Wi-Fi for a bit. Let's pull this out. I think I've got enough battery power. Pull that out. Quite an old laptop this now, so And if I pull my Wi-Fi this out, will it go into Wi-Fi straight away, or should I connect to Wi-Fi? Hang on. Connect to Wi-Fi. How do I do internet? Internet.
It's a beautiful move. I've seen it many times before. You've obviously been studying.
I'm just going to try and connect this to Wi-Fi.
Everyone is telling me that, but actually I don't even know what we're talking about. I have never seen this conversation.
Connect.
But what is at the start?
If I connect to Wi-Fi and pull the other lead out, then I can walk about with it.
Because I think it's a lot more difficult.
Thing, can't I? Connected, so I can pull this out now. Hang on. That's it. Right. You tell me, so the camera's here. So let's pop out. There's a tripod in the way there for me filming. I'm going to go outside. What the lights out? Right, now can you see that? This is my little snug. I don't know what you can see here. It's a little snug area where I sit. Right. Let's turn it round. So, I don't know if it's a bit light. There's the... I think you can see this. I'm not sure. Hopefully you can see this. Right, so here we go. It's only small, look. So, the main TV here, big TV. Memorabilia shelf there full of crap. Some pub chairs. There's a bit of my old bucket there. If you can see that. Radiator. That's basically it. So that's the LED light in there. A couple of tables that my neighbours gave me there. Coffee tables are covered in beers at the moment. I've done a little curtain here which doesn't fit. I bought off Amazon. Doesn't fit properly, but I just hook that there. You can see that I just hook it up because it stops the light coming through when watching TV. I was watching the football last week and we couldn't see the game. So I think you can sort of see what I'm doing here. I don't know. So yeah, I can see the guitar. So there's me. So there's that TV there, the main TV. That's my new one. And there's my jukebox there, which is a touchscreen TV I use as a jukebox. I've got Amazon Prime on that, the music. Bar here, just one of those closed board scaffold boards. Bit of timber there. Behind me bar there, I've got my nibbles and that I've run out of. Couple of pumps, bit of a mess really, but it's not big. There's my seat in there, and the cushions I was talking about. External speakers, sockets, trophies. If you watch my other video, I added this bit on, a little shelving area, because I move that out of the way. It's got these are just kitchen stools. I don't think you can see them. They're just old kitchen stools. I sold two the other day, actually, the other week, because they're too much. Not enough space in here. So I'll go around the back. I added this bit on. You see that? Let me have a look. Where's my hand? I added this bit on. This, there's a drinks thing there. I did this on the end of my bench. Got a nice drinks thing here. USB socket there. An external speaker for me Bluetooth. USB socket here. You see that? Where are we yet? So I did this shelf on. So I got my record player there, my other TV up here, and I moved the fridge in the end because we couldn't really. It's okay having a fridge behind the bar, but if you can't get to it, it's no point. And me and my mates, we're not getting younger, so I moved it to there. And I've done all the shelving here. I've got to sort out. Still need more space. I've got so many glasses. Beyond the bar, to be fair, it's a bit of a mess. I've not done it. If you come around here, it's a bit dark. It's just crap under there, but no shelving or nothing really. And there's my beer ticking over in there. It should be. You can see that. My Homebrew, my keg. At 15 degrees. There's my bar there. So what I should do, turn this on. Hang on. That comes on. That comes on. So I've got my beer signs there. There's a bit of a mess. Drinks people leave here, blah, blah. But it's used. Do you know what I mean? I do use it. Which is the main thing. My whiskey collection. Some old lady gave me these the other day. Real crystal decanters. So But this was the better thing I did, moving this shelving here. You see that? Move the fridge there. So that's my beer fridge. That's becoming beer. This fridge here is now becoming my beer fridge. This fridge here, sorry, my homebrew fridge, and this fridge here is just for beers. I ain't got many in there actually. There's got crap dumped under there. But that's my beer fridge. You can actually access that now and get to it. You couldn't get to it before under the bar. Amplifies my guitar hidden away there, but I don't really play it much at the moment. And that's it, all my signage and that. The oldie worldy lights I bought, I think I bought them off Amazon. There's the bulbs I was telling you about. One there and one there. And all I've got is a double socket there. Can you see that? Just one's for outdoors, one's for indoors. Two not double socket, double switch. And that's it really. A lot of mess here, but to be fair, this is all my this is all my bits and bobs. My books and crap really. The main thing is I did as well, this, as you can see that, the MDF. That lifts up. So under there is all my rubbish basically, bits and bobs. I do need to tie that up one day, but do I need to tie that up? And that's it. So I go like that. Fermentation bucket needs washing. They're not my crisps, someone else's crisps. Go on furniture, cushions, they've got to go. So, it's only smallish, but get a couple of mates ready to put the football on. Sit outside, have a beer. You know, it's alright. That's me. I've seen miles posher ones on this, but it's lifting, you know. Right, I don't know if you saw that or not, so let's have a look at the comments. Everyone moaning. Let's plug this in, see if the internet works. It's sweating hot in here. Open the door, really. Got a bit noisy, neighbours. Right.
Enjoying all together. I feel a lot of support in Spain right now. I feel a lot of people are. Carlos, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. You. See you in Monaco in a fortnight's time. And let's bring up Daniel Ricciardo next up here. Where is he?
Right, let's see what comments we got. NFFC, could you give a little tour right now, mate, of the bar behind us? That's good. Thanks, mate. That's fine, mate. It will do. It's fine. It will do. Oh, they made a big effort there. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, did you see the bottles of beers last? Yeah, that's for a couple of weeks ago. I haven't cleared them out yet. You get so many bottles of beers. You've only got a couple of people around for a beer. You get so many bottles of beer left over, and neighbours are looking over when you put them in the bin, aren't they? I've got to do it in stages. I'm all hot and sweaty now. So, did you see that tour? Was it all right? I don't know how it came out on the camera because I couldn't really see. But your brother-in-law Barry there, hi Bazza, Barry Beasley, my brother, he came around the weekend to help me out, and he's been in here. It's not massive, he knows. Having said that, I've been to Spain. I've been in smaller bars. Don't know about that. It's not posh at all. It's lived in, you know. It's a little bar. Somewhere to sit, cup of tea, 3 TVs, bit of music, and have a beer. Fridge with some beers in. Don't even need the pumps out, do you, really? But not sure anyone has actually been behind the bar and sort of served beer behind the bar. I think we did once last year, but I'm hoping to do some parties this year. Oh, cheers, NFFC. Looks good, mate. Thank you. Barry Beasley, hi John. The holes in my lid spot on. Yeah, Barry came around the other day. We cut some holes. Barry Beasley bought his lid for his fermentation bucket around the other day, and he wanted 2 holes put in for some rubber bungs. He did have a drill bit, so we went in my shed. We got the drill out, the drill bits out. Wasn't big enough. We got that out. We got the battery kit out. We got the router out. I got a decent drill and router set, so I started routing it out on the plastic lid. And it's only thin. I said, Baz, I said, it's so bleeding thin, mate. I said, have you tried a knife? So he had all these tools out. And then I just got a little craft knife and just cut the holes out, and it was done. The job's a good one. We had all these tools spread out. And I said, really, we should have videoed. It would have been a bit of a laugh. But bit of Vaseline around, nice and air. Yeah, that was a good fit, actually. I saw that, Barry. Annette sent me a picture. Brewing in the spare room, aren't you? Mr. Dreamy 60. See last night's beers outside. Yeah, no, to be fair, there was some beers from the other week, and I did clear my bar out the other day and put them there. I got I've got to get rid of them actually, but you know. Cheers, Dan. Yeah, it's all right, mate. That's a job. God, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Did I tell you about that guy? He's one of my subscribers. He goes on Facebook, the Facebook page. Cracking idea. I'll tell my brother on the weekend about it. In lockdown last year, he's got a garage, and I think he's retired, I don't know, but he's got a garage. I haven't got a garage. He's got a garage next door to his house. It just opens the door up, basically. Does homebrew. All his whole garage lined up with homebrew. I mean, it'd be lovely if it was turned out into a bar. Also, if you've done it as a bar area with the door open, it'd be lovely if it's just a garage, but it's down to him. But he does all his homebrew. He's got pumps and all that. And he puts on his Facebook page. He's in Norfolk somewhere, Yarmouth, in the UK. And he invites people around. And I think it's a great idea. There's people on his Facebook that are just like local villagers, because I think he lives in a little area, and they just he opens the door on a Sunday, and he's got like 3 or 4 beers on the go, and they just pop round. And I've noticed the other day he asked for charity donations. He put money into a charity box because of the lockdown and that, and he's done it's quite a good idea. It's quite nice, and all the old boys get in there, and the people get in and have a little chat, social distancing, of course, you know. But because he can't drink, he's doing so many different beers, he can't drink them all himself. It's like giving them away to people. It's good to get people out of their house and get them out. When the pubs were shut and that, they're all going in his garage. Oh, what a bloody good idea. He's not done it up as a real nice. I mean, it wouldn't be nice if he'd done it up as a proper pub with chairs. That'd be nice, but I don't suppose, more money, I suppose. Top idea, I thought that was. All right. Any football on today? I'm glad you like the little show. I'll watch it back later. I couldn't see myself what it came out like. Bit dark in here though. It's the only thing. It's at the back of the garden. A bit of light comes through there, but it's a bit dark at the back. I've said this before. Instead of being long ways down the garden, it should have been across the garden. Really, most people have them across the garden, don't they? Like a summer house type thing. But we had a tree in the corner. When we first bought this place, there's no houses at the back. But we kept the tree, and luckily we did because there's houses at the back overlooking us now. So we've got a tree there. So the shed's gone long ways. So it's long and narrow, So you walk in and see, it does the job. It does remind me, like Barry said before, he came around the other year, I think. It's very similar to one of these pubs you get in Spain with all the memorabilia bit. I'm not sure about this white bar yet. I painted it white. I'm not sure what to do with it. Whether to do like a. I don't know, really. People sign it. I was thinking of doing like a balls. People come around and they sign it with a pen. I went years ago. I went to a bar in Tenerife, and we sort of took. I think it's a Southern United Football Club. There's all football shirts you sign, But I might do that. Like people sign, or you get some stencils, can't you? The whiskey stencils, spray stencil. But I wonder if I could get people to sign at visit. Dave was here, Pete was here, whatever. It's just plain white at the moment. I want to get something on there. If I get a marker pen down there, I might do that. Hi, Pauline. How are you? Afternoon. Down around. Just going to start a small fridge coming tomorrow. We'll make a bar and get some chairs. It'll be a little project. That's it, mate. That's all you got to do. I mean, before I had this, I used to sit in my shed. Just with there's something about sitting outside. Sit in your shed, open your door, put a chair there and crack open a beer. Same sort of thing. Doesn't have to go overboard like this, do it? You don't have to go. I thought about this the other day. What if I sell up or move? What are you going to do? What do you do all this stuff? Box it all up, I suppose, don't you? Have a massive clear out. Or you sell it as is. Some bloke come down and go, bloody hell, I'll have this. Hi, Jane Jazz. 4:22 p.m. in the UK. So what time is it in Canada? Is it night time or the morning? My son's in Mexico and they're 6 hours behind, so he's in bed, I gather. Would he be in bed? No, it'd be 10 o'clock, wouldn't it, in Canada? Mexico. So is it 10 o'clock in Canada? I don't know. What? I know you told me before. Quite funny. The other week we've done a late 9:22 a.m. Oh, that's all right. Crack open a beer then. Morning. Sunday morning, I'd gather. It's quite funny. The other week we've done a late one, a very late one, a couple of weeks back. I think there's a guy from Canada. I can't remember his name now. and he was on the live at night, and we had a late one. I think it was like 3, 4 o'clock, like 3. Let's say it's 3 in the morning, and I had a few too many as usual. I went to bed, and I don't really lay, and I woke up on the 8ish. I was playing on the computer, and this guy had emailed me about something. I think it might be photographs about his bar, about the competition, the bar competition, the pub shed competition, the photographs. So I emailed back, and he emailed me back. They said, "Oh, you're up early." I said, "Yeah, I normally get up quite early, like." And he was on the live the night before, but he was still down his bar because his night before, say we was like 3, 4 in the morning, we've had enough. He was in his bar at say 5 in the evening. And when I woke up the next day, he was still in his bar having a drink, like on a session. I'm like, bloody hell, it's weird, isn't it? The old time. It freaked me out a little bit. It didn't freak me out, a strong word, but quite funny. I thought it was quite funny, really. 9:22 a.m. That's not fair. They've got a whole Sunday to rest, haven't they? We're going back. Well, we'll have Sunday's nearly over. That's not fair. Just so you know, but I only popped it out for a couple, and I mean that. I just come down to watch this. I've been doing some decorating as usual, Sunday afternoon. My first Sunday early drink for ages, this is. Just thought I watched the Formula 1. Hamilton overtook Verstappen, I think, on a fifth lap. 5 laps to go. Not fifth lap, 5 laps to go. I didn't see all of it because I was busy. I had to take my other half, Jill, for a second jab today. Traffic's murder. Water mains burst everywhere. Roadworks everywhere. Traffic's blocked. Roads blocked. But, oh, there we go. Look, it's taking him. Yeah, so she's had a second jab now. So she's had 2 now. So she'll be out celebrating soon. Not for some, innit? How's my beer taste? All right. It was all right. Asked Barry. Barry had a go. I'm not going to do it properly till Friday next week. Friday live, proper Friday live, I think. And I'm not drinking Friday live. Before I go live, I'm going to have to come out. The first drink over will be live, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to go down a pub. I went down a pub Friday with a friend of mine because he won the council elections and stuff. And we had a few drinks. By the time I got back here, I already bloody had enough already. So I'll be a good boy Friday. But Pauline, yeah, it tastes okay. Don't know. There's loads of different beers. I might try an IPA, Indian Pale Ale or something. I don't know yet. I might do another one of these if it comes out right. As I said to someone the other day, someone messaged me, said, "Oh, that's just the start of it. You'll start doing your own yeast, your own hops and all that. And they boil it." And I said, "No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stick with these kits. I've got all the kit now. All I've got to do now is buy these little tins, warm them up in a pot of hot water, pour them in water, and that's it. In my fridge thing. And I've got all that set up now. I'm not going to start mucking about. I've spent enough. The only thing I want to buy is a siphon with a pump. You press it twice and just siphon through without me sucking it and going down my throat. Nearly drowning me, you know? So I'm going to do that. So who's got a fridge coming tomorrow? Darren Ramsey's got a fridge coming tomorrow. Yeah, you've got to have your fridge, mate, haven't you? I've got somewhere, when I started doing my bar years ago, I kept all my memorabilia bits. Somewhere I've got the eBay win. I printed it out because I won my fridge for £1 before lockdown, before people started building bars. Someone bought a flat and I was getting rid of all the stuff inside the flat. And you couldn't sell this old fridge. And when on eBay, I felt guilty. I bid it £1, I won it. And I went and picked it up, I gave him the £1. There you go, mate. I thought, you took it? I took it, fine enough. But yeah, so that fridge was £1. I meant to keep the thing. I've got it somewhere and I was going to put it on the wall in a frame. I could probably sell that fridge tomorrow for 50 quid. Hello, what's my son been doing? Sent us pictures, look, from Mexico. Oh, sent us a picture of the foreman for a change, look. In Mexico. Oh, look at that. It looks lovely, doesn't it? There he is, in Mexico, drinking away. Cocktails by the looks of it. I don't know if you know, if you're new, but Just about to dip in the pool, too hot. Yeah, my son's gone to work in America for 3 months. So the company sent him to Mexico to quarantine. So he's flown out from Gatwick to Mexico last week. He's got to stay in Cancun for 2 weeks of quarantine, but there's no mask or nothing. He's got a free run in the hotel, 4 or 5 pools right on the beach, bars on the beach, the lot. Yeah, he's laughing actually. So see if he's got another picture of him. Look, hang on. I just want to show you the.
You look in the mirror, you can see a straight line backwards.
That's sort of that's where he's staying. Look there. Well, that's
I had no idea exactly how far it was up outside. I think we broke the late one.
That's like down by the pole. It's a lovely place. A few grand a week, I think.
And after that, my strategy just switched. No issue.
There you go. Look. Yeah, the company sitting there for 2 weeks to quarantine before he goes to America. You can't fly straight into America apparently, so you have to stay there. We don't have to stay there. Yes, Pauline, I was thinking about that. I want to get him. I might get him on last Friday. He's 6 hours difference, so he'll be up. But I don't know if he'll come on now live. Probably embarrassed. Yeah, Cancun. Yeah, I'll miss him, but I've done some. If he's watching, or if you're watching this back, I've done a bit of work, Joe, while you've been away, mate. I have painted some conservatory today, the outdoors, a little bit. Done a little bit of ceiling on the roof, and then I took Mum to get her second jab in Rayleigh. Roadworks a nightmare. Roadworks are a nightmare. Yeah, there's no change in this little village, Joe, so don't rush back, mate. A bit like Hungary. Hungary 29 yeah, there is not much you could do. So I just tried to keep it together and I'm just gonna put on with the tires, but in general just the phase difference I had today was quite an easy pass, so bit of a sitting down. But nevertheless, again, second I tried everything I could. I got the lead. Giant Jazz, yeah, no, he had a right result because he flew from Gatwick, stayed in a hotel at Gatwick in the UK, flew from Gatwick to Cancun in Mexico. And then literally, I think he asked them, what's the rules? They said, nothing, just keep separate, blah, 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 or keep in your little bubbles. I don't think he's got to wear a mask. I've never seen him wear a mask. But I think just literally before he's got to stay there for 2 weeks, before he goes to America, he has to take a test, another test. He took one before he flew out. He's got to take another test before he goes to America, and I think that's next week. It's another week in Cancun, Mexico, and then he's flying to JFK, and then Milford or somewhere. Maybe. Hi, Paul, mate. You all right? So yeah, he's doing all right, really. And then that's where he starts doing a bit of work then when he's in America. But at the moment, yeah, he's got a quarantine. I don't know what's happening when he comes back yet. He's due to have his second injections while he's out there, but I don't know if whether that's going to happen or not. Yeah, I've had one jab, COVID-19 vaccination. My son's had one jab, then he had one. I talked them into giving him one jab, then he's gone to America. So it's a lovely place. He doesn't send many photographs, Joe. I'm like me. I'll be doing videos and photographs all the time, but he doesn't send many. But lucky to get that one actually. Him and his mates. There's 4 of them gone out there. They literally said the place is virtually deserted, but all the bars are open, the hotels open. I think the only people there who said are Americans, mainly businessmen, business people like Americans traveling from America to the UK. Have to stop off there. Tough life, isn't it? Yeah, I can do that myself. It's a bit off, really. No one else can travel apart unless you're doing it for work. But the company did have to send him, I think it was 150 quid to get a test. A COVID test, but they get a certificate, a right to fly certificate or something that says you can fly. And I'm assuming he's got to get another one in Cancun before he goes to America. And probably on the way back. I'm not 100% sure. On the way back, laws might have altered. We don't know yet, do we? So in the UK, for our Canadian cousins, anyone else watching from abroad, in the UK, I think on the 17th of May, in the UK at least, lockdown's altering slightly. The rules are changing. I don't know what they're changing to. I've not really kept up with it, really. The pubs in the UK are open at the moment, but you have to book tables up and that and sit outside in the freezing cold. I think on the 17th, I think you can go inside pubs. Yes, you can go inside pubs because I'm going with a friend of mine. He's booked a table for someone's birthday, I think. So yeah, we are going indoors near that date. I'm drinking that at the moment. I'm having a few of them little bottles. I think they're 330s. Bit of an expert now on this stuff. Look, well, 330ml. I know straight away. I'm a bloody expert. Out of the fridge as well. These are. They're nice. Let's see if there's any football on. Is there any football on anyone? What we got? Let's have a look. Favourites.
Part of the award-winning Kia Electric.
BT Sport. Who's that? Wasp, that's rugby, isn't it? Sky Sports main event. Oh, hello. What have we got? Oh, West Ham Everton. Oh, only 2 minutes in. That's handy. That's me done for the day then, isn't it? Who am I supporting today? West Ham, I suppose. 0-0. Yeah, this is good as well, this setup, people. If you're building your little bars. Steve Spoon, John. Apologies, John. Have family round. I don't know why he's apologising. Why? Did you disappear, mate? Not a problem. If you're building little bars, people, one of my videos I mentioned the splitter box. That's a handy little thing to buy as well. Bit hard to tuck it all behind the TV, but Amazon, these little box things, they plug into the wall, and you get some HDMI leads run round, and I've got all 3 TVs running on the same box. So my Amazon Fire Stick I've got plugged in now comes on all 3 TVs. This one behind the bar, and this one behind you. All right, mate. Doesn't matter, Steve. Yeah, do what you want, buddy. It's all right. West Ham Everton. So Paul is. I think there's a lot of northern people here, so I think they're all supporting Everton. I suppose. God, Facebook going. Austin Clan, hey mate, Austin. Had my first beer in the box last weekend through my pump. It was a lovely powerhouse shop. So. Oh, that's yeah. It works all right. You've got to get the Homebrew now, mate. Be in a bag. So, be in a bag or be in a box, in a bag, whatever. Be in a bag, in a box. Or BIB, whatever you want to call them. So old. So last year, mate. So last year. You got to do Homebrew, mate. All seriousness, no, I do like the beer in a bag. And they seem to go so quick. You do lose the odd one when you set it up. I think you lose 1 or 2 when you put it through. You lose a little bit. I don't know. But they don't seem, they reckon there's 18 pints in there. Hi, Chris Martin. Oh, so pleased to have like singers and that on board. It's good. Is it Chris Martin? I've said that before, and I have. So, yeah, being a bag's good. But what is it, 18 pints? You don't seem to get 18 pints. Not I've ever counted them, I must admit. I hate being rude to Steve until I'm drunk, and then I think I upset Phil the other night. He knows I was only joking. Yeah, it does leak a bit. You leak a bit, then you got to pull a few through, then you get a bit ahead, then you put one, and then yeah, you don't seem to get 18. But I don't know if you watch my other videos. I started doing brewed my own there, 40 pints. I've just a bit late now, but I've seen now another tap with a longer spout thing on it that I can get my pipe on. I want to try and get my pipe on it so I can pull that through. If not, I'm going to get it out and put it. I want to keep it in the fridge, you see, a little. If I can keep it in my fermentation fridge that I've made, I can keep it at a nice temperature. It did look a bit, yes. Oh, Phil's. Oh, look. Oh, you know what? I did one with Phil's down his bar. It feels, and I thought myself, I was coming down here. I said to Jill, by the way, Phil, I'm not allowed to call her indoors or nothing. I've got to call her Jill. So just so everyone's listening now, there's 19 people watching now live. Just so you know, my other half's called Jill. So from now on, I'm going to call her Jill. So I'm not allowed to. She was getting a bit upset by it. It's disrespectful. So, you know, so Jill's gone to look after her dad because her dad's got dementia. So they take turns in just popping in and see if he's all right. He's only around the corner. So she's popped around to see her dad. I'm just going to pop and see her dad. I've done some decorating. She's happy. I still got to get a jab. I even treated her. I drove her car because she's worried about getting the car washed. So I said, tell you what, darling, I will take you to the car wash, show you how it works. So I don't know if Jay and Jazz have got this in Canada, but what you do, you put into a little lay-by bit, and there's about 5 guys from, I don't know, some foreign country. and they can't speak a word of English. You just go, why are you winning? They go, all right, mate, just wash outside, buddy. How much? £8. It's not 8, you give them a tenner, don't you? They're not that stupid. And then they do wash and wax. You pour forward a bit more, hose you down, pour forward, they dry it. 4 of them dive on there. No one can speak English. They dive on there, give them his tenner, you drive off. So my other half's a bit frightened going around. So I said, tell you what, darling, I'll take you to get your jab, a second COVID jab. I'll take you to get your car washed. I'll treat you though. I've come in and done some decorating. I'm rambling on already. I come and done some decorating. I said, tell you what, darling, I'm gonna go. I might go live 5. I'm gonna go and watch the Formula One. I said, tell you what, darling, I might go live 5 minutes. Yeah, it's up to you, darling. I'm gonna go around with my dad to sort my dad out. So fair enough. And as I was walking down the garden into my bar, I thought, I wonder if Phil's back, because Phil's got a lovely family, and it's the sort of guy that in this way he'll be down his bar with his family and kids running because he's got quite a big bar, and I think they use it as like a playhouse type. It looks like a play area type of thing as well. He'll hate me for saying that probably. Mrs. Life of John. Hi Phil. Oh, it's a takeover bid again. All joking aside, I like old Phil. He's a diamond geezer. He's a very funny geezer. You've got to watch, even for the Canadian people in run abroad, you've got to watch Carry On Glamping with Johnny Vegas. The first couple, I was in tears at the end of it. The last one episode, my miss said, "What you like? What you crying? You got to watch it." And then the last one, I won't tell you, I won't spoil it for you, but it upset me a little bit. I got quite upset. It's quite tearful. I'm a bit like that. She says to me, "Why are you getting upset?" I said, "It's quite emotional, darling. I can't say why. I could spoil it for you." Seal Gardens Brewery. Just talk about you, buddy. This is the guy that's got the garage that does the beers in his garage, all his homebrew. And he's got people coming round in lockdown, and he shares a beer, and I think he put money for charity. I was just saying, Silver Gardens Brewery, what a fantastic idea you had there, mate. I wish I had a garage. I wish I could have done it. But really good idea. And he's given some hints and tips on my beer as well. Chris Martin's going to watch the last episode tonight. Oh, mate, honestly, I was a bit tearful at the end of it. Honestly, I don't know. Well, I do know why. All right, we'll have another beer. Phil, I'm behaving myself tonight, mate. I'm my third one. All right, I'm going to come down for a few. Watch the Formula One. I've done my bit. I'm in the good books. That's what I'm trying to say. And this is my first Sunday afternoon for ages that I've actually sat down and sort of got my jobs done. I've sat down, put my feet up, and had a quiet Sunday afternoon. Because I used to go down the pub years ago on a Sunday. It used to be the tradition in the UK. A Sunday afternoon drink or early Sunday drink. It's all sort of gone out the window a bit now. So it's quite nice to sit down. Anyway, I'm rambling on, but get back to that. I thought I was coming down the bar and I thought one of Phil's on. And I wondered if anyone's on, to be fair. And they weren't. If you watch this video, there's no one on at all. Until, God bless him, who came on first? Who came on? What was his name? Just looking. I think it's Steve's Brewing Channel. Yeah, I was sitting on my own for a couple of minutes talking to myself, which I normally do. And Steve's Brewing Channel come on. That's quite nice. I thought, oh, no one's on. And then I thought, doesn't matter because I sit here talking to myself. And I thought, that was it. I thought to myself, if you're going to go down the bar on your own, because I've got no one with me today, you're going to go down the bar on your own and watch the Formula One or football, I might as well flick this on and see if anyone's there to have a chat to. And it's not just me chatting. I mean, you guys can chat to each other now, can't you? Jay and Jazz. It's called Carry On Glamping at Johnny Vegas. I think it's on Channel 4. So you should be able to get that in Canada on, like, if you've got one of these dodgy things. I don't know what channels you got over there. I think in Canada, all your stuff's about bear hunting and snow, fixed snow and bear hunting in Canada. I see a lot of that. Hunting. There's always bears involved in Canada for some reason. Why is that, I wonder? This is what it's called, look. There you go, it's on the screen. Okay, I like it. And when you see it, you'll think to yourself, it's Phil. It starts off a bit slow. But it's only like a documentary about, it's a comedian, an actor. It just shows you, though, I think he's, won't spoil it for you. It just shows you everyone's vulnerable. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what Phil's laughing at, but he's laughing at something. I don't know. With Johnny Vegas. Yeah, so what was I saying? So I came down the bar today and I thought, I wonder if anyone's about. And I was sitting on my own. I thought, well, it doesn't matter if one person joins in for chat, does it? beats sitting on your own, doesn't it? And just want John to come and John Corkin to come and sort out this Ireland shit, really. I don't know what to do at the moment. I've got some family members, some young girls, who are my favourites, my nieces, nephews, friends of friends. Keep going about these free t-shirts. I don't know if you saw, keep going back. And they phoned me up last night. I'd done a live thing. There's all a crowd all around someone's dinner, because I've got quite a big family crowd around my mates for dinner. And there's all kept phoning me. I had to answer. I've done a live thing, like a FaceTime thing. All drunk they were, all bit drinking Prosecco. John, we want free t-shirts, Oh, we're going to make you famous and give us free t-shirts, but can't really afford it. I'll have to sort something out. I feel a bit guilty, really. Only 2 t-shirts I think I've got to buy. I think they're 15 quid each or something, 14 quid each. I don't really realise. I think they think I've got a big box of t-shirts sitting here. I haven't. If I had a big box of t-shirts, I'd go, yeah, darling, you have one, you have one. It doesn't work like that. They're pretty to order from a company abroad, you know. So everyone takes a cut out of it. Only up £1 per t-shirt, I think, in my pocket. But I might have to sort that out, I suppose. You've done your bar feel. Oh, you're doing cushions. Didn't I see you do some cushions the other day? I thought you'd done them. That's what I like doing. Am I allowed to tell you personal details about my conservatory roof leaking? I'm not sure. I might get told off, but my conservatory's got a slight leak. I've done it now, and I said to Jill, I'm gonna go down the bar, watch. I might do it live. If your roof was leaking, you'd do it straight away, wouldn't you? I said, I'll leave it. It's gonna be raining all next week, but I've done it now. I thought, you know, I've done it. I've done it. But she has a point though. If there's something wrong with your bowl or your roof was leaking, you'd do it straight away. You wouldn't leave it. This is a bloody house. It's worth far more than your epoxy shed. And I thought, you know what? She's bloody right, isn't she? Weird, isn't it? I would have done, yeah. If this was leaking, I must have get straight up and sort it out straight away. I'm not having it leak. Don't walk coming in here, do I? But it's been coming in the house for bloody 20 years. A bit dodgy. That's life, and it's weird, isn't it? It's like when I was painting this. I was painting this day and night. This place when I really did it. I was painting day and night, getting from work knack and painting it. I just got addicted. I was painting. Come home from work. I wouldn't go do paint at night now. Yeah, I did do years ago, but not anymore. I've nearly done it now. The house anyway. So that I'm a bit. Homebrew one won't be ready for Friday. Why won't it be ready for Friday? Speed it up. Have you got? Did you do a fridge thing, Phil? I think you did, didn't you? You bought one of those things, didn't you? You'd be surprised. I didn't do my hydrometer thing. Did you see the video, Phil? My brother will come out at the weekend. He done a little hydrometer thing testing on it. We didn't film that, and he didn't know I was filming him. Actually, I was mucking about. He did a bit, but we took a little tasting. Once it comes out of that fermentation bucket into the keg thing, he came round. I think the day after, and we had a little taste. It wasn't too bad. I could get a glass of that now and drink it, I reckon. But I think you just got to let. Someone told me on here actually earlier. I do know this. The longer you leave it, the better. But I reckon I could get away with it Friday. But really, it should be 2 weeks. But that'll only be a week. But it's at 15 at the moment. I'll just leave it at 15. See how it ticks over. You can have one glass, can't you, Phil? Or not? I'm glad mine's done now because it's a little bit of messing about and water everywhere. Like I said the other night, it reminds me of having a fish tank. Water and mess everywhere. But once you've done it, I've not even cleaned my bucket up yet. I've not even washed that bucket out yet. I can't get down inside the house properly yet. But thing is, the weather's been so rubbish, hasn't it? Last week in bank holiday was weather rubbish. It's only just got. I don't know about where you guys are. It's brightened up here now. Sunday bloody evening, good, isn't it? It's the time. Let me just check. Yeah, so it's 10 to 5, and it's only just brightened up. You know, that's your weekend gone as usual. I might go to Canada. Jay and Jazz have only just started their Sunday morning. It's not fair. Carry On Glamping is the name of the show. Right. Let's have a little look here. Right, I'm plugging raffle tickets. Raffle tickets. Sell my drone. I've got to get rid of this. Well, I haven't got to get rid of the drone, but I've sold 20 odd raffle tickets, I think. I want to sell 60, but it doesn't matter. But I'm going to do the draw when I get 1,000 subscribers or 66 tickets are sold. I think I'm going to hit 1,000 subscribers before the tickets are sold, really, but it doesn't matter. Whatever. It's going to go to some lucky winner. I sold a couple to someone down the pub Friday, actually. I put his name on there, took the 10 off him. Right. Yeah, I want to. Well, not really. I don't want to get rid of the drone. It's going to go to a good home. I want someone to get hold of it. You can sell it on or use it. It's a bloody good little drone. I've not used my other one lately because of the weather, really, and decorating and doing this bar and lives and this weekend rubbish. Like I said, it's just brightened up here. Bloody typical, that is. Weekend's bloody finished. Snowing here this month. I told you they have bears and snow in Canada. I bet they saw a wild bear at the window. Oh, that's all Canada, just full of wild bears and woods. Pauline, it's John Colkin. John Colkin is on. Is it just all about you, John? How you going, bud? Afternoon. What's that about this island trip, mate? Am I banned? Phil told me I was banned for getting too drunk. He's banned me, apparently, for showing myself up. I got sunburnt earlier. Yeah, not here, you didn't, mate. Not in England. Jay and Jazz, they were fighting off bears. They're too busy. She's having her breakfast. It's 9 o'clock there, mate, John. I've got my Ethernet lead plugged in. There shouldn't be any lag. It shouldn't be laggy. This is not transmitting. This is just YouTube at the moment. This video. I didn't put it to Facebook. When I do Facebook, this goes to Facebook, and then someone comments on here. It comes up Facebook user. I don't know if is that what you people see. Facebook user. It doesn't say the name. You don't know who you're speaking to. So people that watch it on Facebook are commenting, and it just comes up Facebook user. I'll have to look into it and ask the question, see what's going on. I'm not sure that's the norm. Yeah, I was just saying, John. I think James, we're originally from Ontario, but we're living in cold Alberta now. It's snowing there. Bloody hell, it is cold, isn't it? This time of year. I don't know if I can put up with that snow. We didn't get much snow this year. Did we got a day of snow. We got fixed snow this year. Think about it. Yeah, we got 2 millimeters, I think, at one point. 2 millimeters of snow. I had to stay off work that day. I've got my Ethernet or whatever you want to call it, Ethernet lead plugged in, so hopefully it's not so laggy today. It's working. It's flashing away, right? So I think it's doing the job. It cut out the other week. That's my son. He's apparently said it wasn't working. He come and pulled me line out indoors. I think my brother wants to go to Ireland. He's got a pass. I think my mate Michael wants to go to Ireland. He's got a pass. So it's 3 of us because I want a bit of a chaperone because I don't like flying on my own. To be fair, I'm not that good. I'm not that good at airports. To be fair, well I do. I've been alright. I've flown about on my own before when I was doing some photography work and that, flying about. I was working myself at one point. So there's 3 of us flying. I'm assuming we're going from Stansted. I'm looking forward to it, actually. Right, I'm going to bet you now. I don't know if he's watching. I bet you now. My mate Mike will mention to one of you guys when we eventually make Ireland. He's going to mention to one of you guys about his stag do that I did not go to. I just met my mate Michael and some lads down the pub. We've not known each other for ages. and he'd met his girlfriend Diane, friends of mine. I just started dating, and everyone's getting married, and I was invited to the stag do and the wedding and all that. I didn't really know Michael that well, to be fair at the point. Lovely fella, one of my best mates now. But I didn't know Michael at the point at that time, and I just met my other half, Jill. So you know, like when you're sort of, and I just met her. Yeah, you know when you sort of like you're in love and that, and then we're all going to stag do in Ireland. I'm like, stag do in Ireland, or stay indoors with this woman I've just met. And when you're young and naive, you're a bit soppy like that. You're like, no, sorry, mate, I'm going to stay indoors with this young lady I've just met. Yeah, one of my regrets. I haven't got many regrets, but one of my regrets. They had a good time, I think. A few bars and that. Yeah, I missed out there. But I'm looking forward. So this will make up for it. So I'm looking forward to this trip to Ireland. So it's got to happen, John. This trip to Ireland's got to happen. So my brother-in-law's going. He's got a pass. I've got a pass. My mate Michael's got a pass. That's three of us from Stansted Airport to Ireland. I'm not sure who else on here's going. I think Jay and Jazz are going to fly from Canada to Ireland. I think. I'm not sure. I doubt it. I'm only kidding. I think John Corkin's going. Phil Robinson's definitely going. He's got a pass Friday. I do remember that much. And his missus is not going. She's not allowed, apparently. Well, I said she is, but she's not. We won't go there. So I'm looking forward to it because I think you said something about the Guinness trip. We've got to do the Guinness trip. And a mate of mine's mentioned something about well, where he stayed was when it's on whiskey place, it's just full of whiskies and done some whiskey tasting. But so I want to go in the Guinness place, mate, get some drink some original Guinness. I want to get drunk, basically. I'm assuming it's going to be a long weekend. I just want to get drunk the whole weekend. Yeah, that'd do me. And I think John and Phil Robinson had a good idea. We'll do a live. We'll find a bar. We'll set a laptop up or something. We'll do a live from the bar. We'll have a bit of banter. That'll be funny. Phil can take the chair. He can be in charge if he wants. I'll hide in the corner. It could be fun. Guinness and Jameson tour. Yeah, that's it, mate. I'm up for it. Yeah, we know you are. You're always there. Longer winters. Deeply patriotic. Hi, buddy. Hi, John. Is there anything you would do differently with your shed build? And are there any improvements planned? Pleasure with the channel, mate. Thank you, buddy. Hope you subscribe. See you in Ireland. Would I do anything differently? No. No, I wouldn't. Honestly, I've had this question a few times before. No, it's all right, really. It's just a shed. Just a shed, really. I've had it bits on as I've gone, really. It's just sort of worked out all right. The bench is good. The storage, I recommend. I said to someone earlier, because you've just got here, someone earlier was asking me the same question about. I've spent a lot of trips back and forth to shops getting scaffold boards. Pauline, you're out of order. Now, I suppose, yeah, I said earlier, my bar scaffold boards, my shelving scaffold boards, and my benches scaffold boards, I should have just gone and got 20 sheets, 20 lengths of scaffold boards delivered to my house, done. Instead of getting 2 every week, sort of back, but I've done it over time. Would I do anything differently? I'd like it bigger, wider. I like it going the other direction, but I couldn't. There's a tree there. I'd like a bigger house. I've got a semi-detached. I like detached. I like an in-out driveway. I like a Lamborghini. A toilet would be good. I must admit, a toilet would be good. That's the only thing, I suppose. But I've got a downstairs toilet in the house now. I built the other Christmas. We had a cupboard in the hall I built donkeys years ago. And I put a macerator thing, massive, big operation. I'm well pleased and proud of it. It's come out lovely. Beautiful tiles and hand basin, but it's so handy having a downstairs toilet in your house. So I do have people around, and they do want to go inside to the toilet. We won't mention about the plants, but if I do have people around, they want to go to the toilet, they can go through the house, or I have left the front door on the latch before they can go through the front door, down the side round, or they go through the kitchen. But what I'm getting at is we've got a downstairs toilet, which is so handy, because when people come around, they can use the toilet. If they want to use the toilet, we've got a downstairs toilet, or they can water their plants if they're young men. No, there's nothing to do differently. I think Jay and Jazz are winding up. Look, Jazz wants to paint your pub walls. What, my pub walls? Nothing on my pub walls. Or is that got something to do with watering plants? I'm not sure. Is that like a Canadian joke? I'm not sure. paint my pub with a white paint. I did these white, and again, I did everything white in my pub. I don't know if that's been funny or anyway, whatever. I did these white because basically it's a blank canvas, and then you just stick those of posters and signs up, don't you? And if I did it again this bar, I would paint it all white again. Absolutely, and it was just like a leftover tub of bloody cheap Wix's emulsion. If Jay and Jazz are watching, and anyone else has not heard of Wix, Wix is a popular DIY store in the UK. So no, I'll paint it white, matte emulsion white with all signs over it. No, I'm happy with it. I might put some bits on the ceiling actually. Football shot, I don't know really. I could never paint these walls again, could I? You never get the signs off. They're everywhere. There's a stuff dotted everywhere. I could never ever paint this again. That's a good tip. When you paint your place, paint it one colour and make sure you like that colour because you're never going to change it. Because I can't change this. There's too much stuff on the wall. Too much on the wall. I couldn't change it. Yeah, we know, John. You mentioned it before, buddy. Big place, farmhouse. Yeah, it sounds good, mate. Has it got a fishing lake though? If I ain't got a fishing lake, we ain't coming over. Is there anything I'll do again? Or change rather? Nah. I like it. It fits in this garden down the back. So I think what I do different again now. I've got 3 TVs. I suppose if I had a bit more space, because I'm thinking about getting water down, I like a sink and a water and tap. So I'm tempted to run water down, but I like the bar's a bit cramped underneath the bar. There's not a lot going on in the bar, it's just crap. There's an old fridge there with my beer, and there's no shelving, it's cobwebbing and dirt. I suppose a sink with running water, I suppose, would be all right, and draining out the side. And again, a toilet, a nice outdoor toilet. It's still not off the cards, the outdoor toilet, though. I don't think I could still do something there. I think with an outdoor toilet, but do I want to waste some money? And do you run pipes up to your house and all that, like a macerate and all that? Is it really worth it? Does it get used that much? That's what you got to think. How often, like Jill said, how often do you use it? You know, how often are you down here? I'm down here more lately, but in reality, let's say you use it twice a week. You have people around once a week, once a fortnight. So you'll be using the toilet once a fortnight. So you're spending thousands, let's say, outdoor toilet, spending all that money on outdoor toilet. No, I'm quite happy with what I've done, really. I'm quite happy with it. Are Pauline and Ian Fraser coming to Ireland? Yes, they are invited. Everyone watch this now. You're all invited to Ireland. John's sorting it out. You got to go on the Facebook page, really, to keep in touch. Oh, hello, I'm there. So if you go on the Facebook page, have we got a Facebook page thing? No, we haven't. Okay, well, if you go on the Life of John Facebook page, and we accept you as I accept you as a person on there. We're talking about the trip to Ireland on there. John's invited. For those that don't know, John Corkin, who lives in Ireland, I think I'm saying that right. When I meet him eventually, he'll go, no, it's not like that, mate. It's like this, Corkin. You're saying it all wrong. I think the Goldfish Bowl sounds like a better shout, John. I might catch that. Yeah, John Corkin's arranging a trip to Ireland because he lives in Ireland. And apparently we're going to drink some proper Guinness there, so he's told us. Let me just check. I've got to check some messages. Hang on. Nothing's happening. Oh, right, okay, got it. Darren Rams after John. After John, right, he's on there now. It's just everyone taking a pee at me, I think on there at the moment. For those that are interested, Phil, it's going to take some time, but I've got a few live videos. I've downloaded them to my computer, and I'm getting all the best bits, like the unedited best bits. They're not the best bits actually; they're the worst bits, but they're the funniest bits. And we've got people getting moaned at, people knocking on windows because people are asleep, people moaning, people disappearing, and I'm going to try and do a little compilation thing at the moment. It's taking a little while at the moment. So I've got downloaded quite a large file. I've got downloaded, I think, 4 or 5 lives. Watch all through the boring 3 or 4 hours of lives, and then just take little snippets. That's what I'm trying to do at the moment. John, I'm not being funny, mate. I've been pouring Guinness all my life, son. I know what I'm doing with Guinness. Don't worry about that. You'll probably get to that Guinness place. Was it in Dublin or somewhere? It'll probably be as weak as you like. Probably won't even be real Guinness. Oh, it's a real Guinness place and not the bloody like a show, like a museum. No, Paul H. I'm glad you got that. No, I mentioned the other day. I said, Graham, are you having this bloody TV or what, mate? Consider it sold. Are you having this TV or not? Consider it sold. I said, right, it's off Facebook. No, Phil, you haven't missed anything, mate. We're just moaning about you. Just talking about my compilation video I'm doing, and you're in it. And I was talking about the Church Island. So I've been to, I said to Graham, are you having this TV? Yes or no? Yes, I am. Consider it sold. I said, Graham, are you having this TV? How much? I said, just do us a B&M shop. Oh, my board just packed up, blah, blah. You know me, John. Then I started going about the rubbish down the side of my house and in my trailer. He said, oh, I know some people that can collect that for you. Like, I know some people, well, I shouldn't say, like, council people that can collect it for cheap, you know. Anyway, we have not done that. I've not heard anything. The rubbish is still out the front of the house. The TV's sitting in the bloody shed, and I've not heard from Graham. I could phone him up now, actually. Actually, should I phone him up now? I'll do a live chat. He loves the Facebook chat, this Graham, doesn't he? Where is he? Yeah, here we go. He normally does this every Sunday, does this to me. Now it's working. He normally goes down his bar Sunday and watches football, doesn't he? We'll soon see. I know his other half's a bit ill, so no answer. Normally in the bar on a Sunday watching football. Normally. I'll have a moan at him. He's not answering. It's a bit early for him now. 5 o'clock. No answer. Come on, you bugger. He's having his dinner or something, aren't he? Oh. Did not answer. No, just went blank, did not answer. That's a shame. I could have had a moment about that TV. Apparently the Guinness is the best in the world. We'll let you know when we taste it. What date are we talking, John? Roughly. September? What are we in now? May, March, April, May, June, July, August. August, September? Was it long weekend? I haven't got much holiday to be fair, so I've got to wangle something. Got me Friday, Monday job, is it or what? I think Phil's allowed to go. I'm not sure if Phil's allowed to go. September, yeah, that works, doesn't it? I suppose, yeah. Yeah, I want to do it, definite. Christmas would be good though, wouldn't it? But a bit long wait, isn't it? Christmas would be good. December, like when it's all lit up and that, I suppose. That'd be nice. I could go and have a call. I'll phone him on WhatsApp, I think, and see what happens. I'll message him, but see who's coming on. Yeah, you live there. You would do a bleeding week. I couldn't do a week. I don't think. It's holiday dates, you know. I think. God, my son will be home by then. What about you, Phil, and all the others on here? Anyone? Who else is going? Baz, are you about? You having your dinner? Yeah, if the schools are back, you're going to get better deals, aren't you? I suppose. Everton beating West Ham. I didn't see that. You can't do a lot. I don't know about Ireland at the moment. You can't do a lot until the 17th of May in the UK. Well, the government there's just some announcements and that, aren't they? Things are altering, so hopefully things move forward in. And Mose was on here. Should have had our second jabs and all that, I suppose. I'm sure is that right? That's right. I'm gonna sit here for another half hour and have a beer. I might get summoned soon, so have some food. I'll have an early one tonight. I'm back Friday night, I think. Well, no, I'm back out Friday, but I'm gonna be sober Friday for a little while, anyway, at least until I touch me homebrew. See how that goes down. It tasted all right. It tasted good. What one did you get, Phil? You still here, Phil? What beer did you get? I can't remember. That sounds good, John. Yeah, that sounds good, mate. Friday night flight. Straight in the bar, mate, on that. Get to the airport, straight in the bar. I love going on a plane. I love having a couple of drinks on a plane. Years ago, I was a bit tight. Not tight, but I objected to the fee that what they charge for the drinks on a plane, really. But now, Jill buys her perfume, and I buy me booze, like straight away on the plane. I have a couple of beers, always buy two. Only, but there are 5 a little tin, but I'm like, don't have them. I have them now. I have 2 of them, a couple of them, 4 of them, whatever. And Jill buys a perfume. Because my idea now, I used to be, it's no good being tight. If you're on holiday, you're having a weekend away, you treat yourself. It's no good watching your pennies. So, you know, if you can fit a beer in at the airport, bit of food, on the plane, couple of beers on the plane, straight over, meet John, straight in the hotel, in the bar. I'm getting excited already. We're having it. We are having it, lads. By 8 o'clock, you're asleep. And then you're flying back. God dear. Half an hour flight? Yeah, 4 beers. They won't get the drinks or food out of half an hour flight, will they? I've never been on one, ever. I've been to from the UK. I've been to Guernsey. That was good. I photographed a hotel there. Done some photography for a hotel, and I went to Guernsey and I flew from wherever Stansted to Guernsey. And it's quite funny. We was waiting to queue for the plane, and our plane pulled in. And I went to Jill. I said, "Look, because I paid for her because she come with me." Well, there's our plane. Our plane had the proper the propellers. Well, funny, like a small plane with the old props. Good though. Proper that. Yeah, it's quite good when that pulled up. Proper rumble little plane that was. Like saying out the way there's a lost ark, you know. Phil, we've got to go to Guinness, mate. The Guinness place. That's where we're going. No arguing. I was trying to take over. It's a mutiny again. Look. Don't know. It's all down to John Corkin, really. He knows what we're doing. As long as we go to that Guinness place, I've got to go to the Guinness place. I've never been there before. And I want to try some. He said something about Jameson's. Jameson place, the whiskey. I might take my Irish miss with me, winding them up, waving their faces. This is better. Oh, no, I can't say it, can I? It's Irish. No, I'll take some Scotch with me. I'll take some Glenfiddich with me, I say. Tell them how much better it is than their bloody whiskey. We'll probably be staying in a hotel in Bray, in Wicklow. Jump on the dart in Dublin to the tours. I don't know what a dart is. Never heard of it. Oh, the only dart I know is a dartboard. What's a dart? Is that a bus? Oh, we're not going to be bus wankers, are we? Okay, we'll jump on the bus then. You're on charge, buddy. Do whatever you want, bud. Oh, the dial's a train. It's not a bus. Whatever you want, buddy. You're in charge. You're in charge, mate. It's not down to you. You're more than welcome, Mr. Dream 60, come along. More the merrier. Join the Facebook page. Getting on the chat. None of us know each other, to be fair. We all just to meet up and have a beer, really. And just get to know each other. I don't know why. Why not? Heineken factory treatment like a king. Heineken factory, isn't that in Amsterdam? What's the one in Amsterdam I went to? Was it Heineken? What was it? That's the green. I thought that was Heineken. Whatever it was, that was a good laugh. It was my mate's 50th a couple of years back. We went out to Amsterdam for a trip. That was good. Amsterdam's good on the old trams and that. Yeah, it is Amsterdam. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, I said that, didn't I? See? I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's Heineken. Yeah, I thought it was Amsterdam. Yeah, I've done that. Done that a couple of years back. That was good just for lockdown, actually. Oh, that's when I had one of those cake things. Don't talk about it. You know, I'm not into drugs and that. I had one of these cakes. When there's one of these little shops where you smoke and that, I had a cake thing, a drug-fueled cake. Oh, and I ate it and I thought, nothing's happening, nothing's happening, nothing's happening. I had a few beers, nothing's happening, nothing's happening. Next minute, I thought the bikes were spiders. Bikes. I thought I was on the hotel. I thought I was getting attacked by spiders. Oh, never again. Never. That was weird. That was weird. Lucky I got back to the bloody hotel before I fell in the bloody water. But the Heineken place was good. Yeah, we had a good beer there. There's a lot of the young ladies because you get the vouchers, the tickets. A lot of the younger people we didn't have the drinks. They weren't drinking too much. Me and my mate Frankie Boy, Nick, and them would have them. We had a few. That was good. That was a bit busy, but you could get a drink all right. Well, good service. That was good. I liked it there. Basically, we've done a little tour, which was okay. And then when he went downstairs, like underground dungeon. So you forgot it was lunchtime. It's like booming, dark, load of music, and like bright lights. It's like, whoa, whoa, what's going on here? Load of Heineken. You come out in the bright lights, you go, whoa, what's happening here? A bit like me down my bar, really. When I come out of it, it's the same thing. You lose track of time. Draw the curtain because you don't know what day it is. Have a few too many. You go back up your garden. That made me laugh. The other night, Friday, when I watched it back the other day, and Phil said to me, or Phil said, someone said, I hope he gets home safe. And Phil said, yeah, he ain't got far to go, or something like that. That's funny. That was funny. Yeah, tell you what, let's make a week of it, shall we? We'll fly out to Amsterdam, fly out to Ireland, stay in Ireland for a week, and fly out to Amsterdam. That story Phil told the other day, that was funny. I couldn't believe that. Well, where is Phil? Might get him on to tell that story again. That's funny. Apparently, I'm just ruining it now. Apparently, he was barman years ago, and all the bar people, I think he said something about, I think they pretended they was going on a golf weekend or something. So they all met at a pub. They all told their missus, I think it's his ex-missus now. They all told their wives and ladies' friends or whatever, they're going to a golf weekend in the UK, I think. And they all the landlords, they all met at a pub, dumped their gear, and then the bags turned up. So the next minute, they're on a plane to Magaluf on a bender. That's unbelievable. I wouldn't get away with that. Would not get away with that. No chance. No wonder he split up with her. That was funny. Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna grab another beer out of the fridge, I think. If I get told off. Yeah, John Corkin. I'll bring you down my little village, mate. You go, what? You go, what's going on here then? Nothing. Not a lot. No wonder I've got a pub. No wonder I've got a shed in my garden. That'd be funny getting a load of lads back here, though. That'd be funny. I know what else going on. Raid the back garden. That'd be all looking out the windows. That'd be funny. Take them my locals. We've got where I live, we've got 3 little pubs. Really? Well, 2 pubs and 2 clubs. But down by the river, we've got 2 pubs. Well, 1 pub. The other one's a little private club, but it don't really matter. And then the other one's a community centre place. But, yeah, it's a funny old place where I live. Well, not funny, but I wonder if Jay and Jazz are they still there? I wonder if they've got a pub near them. Like an English pub or a pub. Do they have pubs? The only bar I know is like the Cheers bar in America. You know. I'll get one more beer. I'm going to go and see what's going on indoors, I think. I'm enjoying the chats, though. I do enjoy our little chats. Harlequins in Amsterdam. Yeah, I've been there. I got the bottle opener. You get the bottle opener, didn't you? The free. I think they give a little mini one, didn't they? A little mini glass of beer. What's the score? Everton 1, West Ham 0 still. Actually, I watched the end of this game, so I've got 45 minutes tonight. Well, still 1-0 at half time. Yeah, I know, John. I've got some family go to Ireland on a regular basis, and they love a drinking that in Ireland. They love it.
Enjoy these amazing movies this May on Sky Cinema.
Load this fridge up. Hello, hello, how are you? Michael's in there. Right, what is for dinner tonight, people? I think we've got a roast tonight. It's turned out sunny now. I don't like a roast in the sunny weather. It's too flipping hot. I found that, by the way. My favourite bottle opener. All right now. Oh, that's better. It's bloody hot in here. I might have to open the door. Hang on. Make sure the heater's off. The heater ain't on, is it? No. Switch it off. Right. 14 people live, 15 people. It's gone up. It was 16. It's gone down and goes up again. I get a count there. 3 pubs, 1 shop, 10 hours in church. That's about right for Ireland, I think, isn't it? Bacon, cabbage, and mash. Oh no. I like cat. I'm not a fan of cabbage.
Redefining your coffee.
Doesn't taste anything, does it? Cabbage.
Espresso Virtue, your new standard.
I've liked cabbage for years, have I?
At Ben & Jerry's, we're all about peace, love,
I think we have
That's why we created our new cookie dough peace puff.
broccoli a lot.
A thick core of cookie dough,
Broccoli
surrounded by
and-
fair trade vanilla ice cream and a chocolatey coating. It does
What's
our
the other one?
famous
What kind of
cookie dough
broccoli? Nothing.
justice by celebrating peace. Ben & Jerry's.
I find vegetables very
Love
bland.
and cookie dough.
Honest with you. Cabbage is lovely.
How are you?
Cauliflower cheese. That's not too bad. Gammon and beef roast. Well, because our son Joe's away and their son George doesn't eat too much, we've been having what we want lately because we're talking about this the other day. So, like, we had ham, egg, and chips the other day. Your basics, lovely. Ham, egg, and chips. Carrots, a bit bland. Well, carrots are better. I think you can roast them, can't you, as well? Carrots. I'm not a very good cook, to be honest with you. Cauliflower cheese. I like cauliflower cheese. My dad used to do his own cheese sauce feel, and then he used to put breadcrumbs on it, and then put it under the grill and just brown it off under the grill. That was nice.
Together with over 1 million homes and businesses, at Electric Ireland, we're making changes.
Yes, John, roast beef is lovely. Let's wait till the restaurants are open.
We believe when you're hungry for real food,
I'll have something on TV now, for now. Not being for a problem. Well, we are going out on the 17th of May. We're never a couple of days after, but we used to go out quite a bit on a Sunday lunch and that. When the pubs are open, the restaurants are open, just pop out for a lot of carvery or something. A lot of carvery, you know, they do all the meats. I don't know if the Canadian people are watching, but in the UK they do all the, like, what do they do? Chicken, roast beef and lamb, don't they? Help yourself, bit of that, bit of that, bit of that. Pile your plate up. Yorkshire pudding's this big, size of bloody dinner plates. Roast stuffed peppers, they're not, yeah, they're nice. Roast stuffed peppers. God, make me hungry. Roast beef, gravy, carrots. Yeah, it's good. Sounds good to me. Yeah, because it's the sun's out now, and over here. I don't know about you where you are, Phil, but the sun's out here. You can eat a roast in any time you want, but for some reason you don't have it in the warm weather. But although they do go down well, I've not had a barbecue this year actually. Actually, I might do that soon. I've not had a barbecue this year. We bought a new barbecue last year. We only used it a few times. Went for a full Monty thing there, barbecue. Gas, gone back to gas again. Gas barbecue.
A lack of desire really from West Ham in this, the way they're pressing and the way that they're setting up to try and stop it. What's you got to think about here?
What did we have last night? I'll take away. My son treated us actually. Whose goal he was, he treated us. Gave his credit card or his business card. And I get a takeaway Chinese. Chinese for a little while. Duck. I went to have duck for a change because when we have Chinese, for some reason he doesn't eat Chinese, but he always has the duck. So we have to give him all the duck. But we had the duck. He didn't eat anything last night, so we had the duck in the little wrap things. What's it with a cucumber? Yeah, that's the other change. As it's 9 o'clock, and I think I just eating breakfast. What do you have with duck? You have the sauce, don't you? Soy sauce, whatever it is. Is it cucumber strips and something else? Can't remember what else is it. Not onion, is it? Tell me what it was. I like that. Can't make me hungry. Yeah, I've not had lunch today actually. Big breakfast, full Monty roast today. What is that? This sounds a little graphic. Like, how's he done that? Gone to the toilet again. He's always going to the toilet, hasn't he?
32 attempts he's had this season without scoring. That's more than any other player.
I can't remember he pronounced that Paul H, but that's isn't that something to do with? That's a little pigeon, isn't it? Is that right? No, I'm totally bloody wrong. I thought it was a little bird. Phil, WC, what? Has he done that graphic? I don't know. Clever, isn't it?
That hasn't happened. So they need to kind of isolate him. It's a big moment for them, isn't it? They need this urgency because they are desperate for these.
Yesterday, we had a 12-inch pizza and a burger and chips and chipper. Yeah, we've started having cotton chips once a week now for the chip shop in the Whittree. Tree SLs. Cotton chips is nice. We started doing that a bit. Right, we'll give Graham another call, see what's happening. You can't have pizza, burger and chips, and that's just wrong.
Let's get your mortgage in motion.
How do we do this? Facebook.
With ABC, you can get some of the lowest fixed rates. And low rates mean low
I'm
monthly
thinking about food
repayments,
now.
which can make all the difference today and tomorrow. Just give us a call.
Are you in Canada, Paul? I can't remember. There's a few on here in Canada. Chips, gravy and cheese. Chips, gravy and cheese. No, we have cheese. We have cheesy chips, which is nice. Cheesy chips, which is chips with cheese on. Gravy doesn't go at all with chips, I don't think. No chance.
Jamie, you know, the really fit one, and he spun me around and
But my Jill, her sister used to run a local bar, and she done nice cheesy chips. But she would do chips, then she did the cheese in the middle, then chips on top. As it was. Let's see if I can do Graham another call. I thought it'd be down his bar. 100%. It's normally down his bar on a Sunday. Come on, oh no signal. What's happening here? It's so slow. Rain. Weather. Rain. England lockdown. All changes from May the 17th. The PM may confirm tomorrow. Yeah, we know that. We know that already. It's not loading up. Garlic cheese and chips. And I've not had garlic cheese and chips. I do like garlic bread.
We're the power
Garlic
behind
bread
your
with cheese, that's nice.
and the power
Hello,
behind
KFC.
creating
You just
all
turned
the
up.
feelings when you
Did I miss you saying hello or not?
Energy, the power
Afternoon, mate. I was going to say afternoon. It's evening now.
rated excellent on Trustpilot.
Not long, mate.
Their
Just
prices twice a day.
watch the rest of this game. West Ham, Everton.
Use your head and finger at carstore.ie.
I thought instead of sitting down at bar me, I thought I'd have a little chat with a few people. It's been quite good actually. Have a little chat in the afternoon. Sunshine, the bar's open, TVs are on, football's on. Gravy and chips. Nah. My son. Yeah, my son Joe. He has he does his nut. If we get KFC, he hasn't got his pot of gravy. He does his nut. I think he likes to pour the gravy on his, or he dips the chips in the gravy. I think. Yeah, he loves it. He loves it. Yeah, you are right. Thinking about it, you can have gravy. Yeah, what am I talking about? You can have gravy with chips. Okay, mate, you alright? How do you do these little graphics? I can't do them. Don't know how you do them. Am I missing something here? I haven't got any little emoji things. No.
Step out of the ordinary into Orchard Tea Cider. Follow the fox.
That's excellent, guys. You did great. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, no, that could be a Facebook thing. No, I don't know if that works. That's the Facebook page.
Can we say thanks?
It's not very informative, is it, that? No, it's stupid, that is.
With youthful enthusiasm backed by the power of Ireland's best performing mobile network. Together, we can.
I'll leave it like that. I was playing up my remotes, but I can't detect remote. What's the remote's here? What are you doing?
Insure your car with Aviva.
Emoji. No, that's emoji. I know what they are. I can't do them.
For car insurance.
Gives the song,
You're
John.
safe.
Don't wind me up, Phil. Well, I can't do emojis. Put user in timeout. Block user. That's good.
9 years since an emphatic 8-shot win.
Yeah, of course I do curry sauce. Down south, all the chips do curry sauce. Mushy peas. You don't get mushy peas around so much. God, you make me hungry. I could eat that now, bag of chips and curry sauce. I might have me lunch Friday. We're doing a live. 5 o'clock. I'll be home until Friday. I might bring me dinner down. I'm tempted to bring some chips and curry sauce down here. Actually, you got me thinking. Oh, dip me in the old curry sauce. Yeah, most chippers in Essex do curry sauce. Most of them. Talking about that guitar, I was thinking about it the other day. I might start tuning up and start practicing again, you know. I do miss that. I started getting all right with it. Well, I'll be back in a minute. I'm not going to the toilet. I'll be back in a minute. I'm just checking on them. Indoors.
Fill your home with our
Might as well got a
award-winning
pass.
Sky TV and ultra-fast broadband from €55 a month for 12 months. You get all the shows
1 minute.
everyone's talking about.
You want it, go get it. Thank you.
Plus our best ever Wi-Fi with lightning-fast speeds all around your home. So from just €55 a month for 12 months, get award-winning Sky TV and ultra-fast broadband today.
Two big games coming your way a week on Monday. The Championship semi-final first leg. Bournemouth and Brentford, 5:30 to qualify. Barnsley and Swansea. Who joins Watford and Norwich in the Premier League this season? The question, Troy, what do you think?
For Brentford, with the goals of Ivan Toney, I think that he will continue the way he's going. But I do think he'll be the winner out of that Brentford Bournemouth game. Do you think Bournemouth are dangerous as well, do you? Yeah, definitely. They've come into form at the right time. And Barnsley, the free hit for them, as no one expected them to be there. And Swansea have had that kind of, they was up there and they kind of come away from it at the wrong time. So I think Bournemouth will go for the best position.
And here, right now, at the London Stadium, we're talking Champions League and potentially European football for Everton as well. next season if it's to stay this way, that's for sure. Remember, huge incentives for the Hammers, a chance to get within 2 points of the top four. Everton, as things stand, are only 3 points behind them with a game in hand. Is this emergency time now for the Hammers, Graham?
Not playing another year. I don't think we started well. We were playing against an Everton team who I regard as an honest, group of players will be active physically, will always be right. Started right. I said this about West Ham on Friday night. But the last thing you hear is a leave the dressing room is make sure you start right. I don't believe West Ham have done that.
They have, though, the chance to make amends. Alan Smith and Martin Tyler.
Yes, there's room for improvement, David.
Hello, how are you?
Mancini went off.
I see you in vertigo. The feel. I'm back. Oh, no more comments. 10 watchers. They drop like flies. Curry cheese chips. Don't know they do them, do they? What's your rest of this game? Chicken roast tonight. We've got chicken roast dinner. That'll do. So for those that are watching, we're looking at Ireland trip in September-ish, apparently. That's how it stands at the moment. A little grey face. I haven't got a little grey face. A little grey face. Is that a little grey face? I can't see it. I think you're seeing different things. Oh, fills up for it. Look, I think you're seeing different things from me because I'm in like the studio setup. I think. No, it don't work. That's weird. Anyway, whatever. I've got chicken roast tonight. I'm hungry. I've had a couple of beers. I'm hungry. Can you click on show chat? No, I've got show chat. Under chats. Now I've just got a button that says chat. Edit that. What's that do? In broadcast, comments, banners, brand, no, private chat. Chat. There's nothing on the chat, it just says chat. Leave studio, invite, share, can, mic, stop can. It's like the studio screen thing. It's different. I suppose are you on your laptops or not? I suppose I'll go on YouTube. Are you on YouTube, I suppose, are you? Ah, it's different because you're on YouTube, aren't you? Oh, I'm not on YouTube. This is streaming to YouTube. I'm on different, so I'm on some different software. That's why. Yeah, because I can't do this, can I? You got thousands. Oh, I can't remember now what the rules were now. How am I doing this? I thought I had to have 1,000 subscribers. I can't remember now. Well, I don't know. Well, I'm doing it from software. I'm not doing it for YouTube. Thinking about it. No, because I'm using some extra software. YouTube just does basics, lives, and I'll have the chats then. This has got these banners and that I've added on. So I can do that sort of stuff. So it's a bit different. And you got the logos there, which is different. I can do that. So yeah, it's a little bit different. And I can alter the colours and the background, and I can invite people on and all that. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a little bit different interface that you've got there. Yeah, you're all using YouTube. I'm not, because I'm using this interface to get the extra bits. I have to pay for this monthly bleeding bill, and don't tell Jill. Yeah, this has got a different interface, like the logos and the ticky thing at the bottom, and the logo top right hand corner and all that. It's separate. This is, yeah, okay. I see. You're just using YouTube. I forgot about that. Sorry, got some paint in my eye earlier. Bloody right in my eye it went. Bloody poisonous. Bloody killed me. Right, I think I can sneak one more beer in. Well, I said I just popped indoors. I said to Jill, "What's for dinner?" Because she's come back from her dad's now. Oh, you've been down there ages. I said, "I'm just having a beer watching the football." You've been down there 3 hours? No, I haven't. 2 hours 10 minutes. Only popped on for a couple. But watch the end of Formula One and the game. Game is 90 minutes. Bit of half time, isn't it? About right, isn't it? To be fair, when I get summoned, I could smell the chicken cooking. When I get summoned, I have to go. Football or not. 50 minutes in. So I'll have to disappear, I think. But that's fair enough. I'll do what you're told. You know. Oh, great. Let's all do loads of little emojis just because I can't do them. I ain't got a clue what Phil's on about. No way. No idea what he's on about. I've got no emojis, nothing. It's Kev C. I think Kev C was on it today, wasn't he? And Pauline. Pauline, where's your other half gone? Who's that guy you had with you the other day then, a couple of weeks back? Is he your partner or something? Because he had a different name, I think, didn't he? I'm just getting paint on my eye. Out of my eye. No, I can't use your software. We know you're Northern. I have got to cut back because I've spent money on different bits. Oh, Ian Fraser. Oh, yeah, mate. Yeah, I thought I saw you. We had that couple that got done a marriage proposal the other week. They've been on lately. I can't remember their names. I was trying to. If you've just joined us, I'm doing a compilation video of all the snippets of the lives, good and bad. Obviously, we're going to get the Alan one in there. And I hope you don't mind. I'm going to blur him out a little bit, but I should get that on there. And I was going to blur Alan out and his kids out, but and obviously there's me sleeping. I was pretending. Obviously, I wasn't really sleeping. I was pretending. There's John taking over, and there's a blank screen for a little while. There's quite a few little different bits in the different lives. The 4 or 5 that we've done. So, but it's taken ages because I've got to download them and watch through the bits. But I want to do a compilation, so it's like a half hour, an hour compilation of just bits, bomb. But that'd be quite good. But it's taking a little while to do. So I've got to download the videos and I've got to watch through the whole lot to find something that's mildly entertaining, you know, which is quite hard. Oh, I'm doing a demo, mate. I feel bad when people. You know what? I said this before, didn't I? This reminds me of down a bloody pub. You know when you go down the pub, not lately, last few years back, and you're having a couple of drinks with a couple of friends, and you're getting a lot of text, whatever. Dinner's ready, you've got to go home. I've had enough, I've got to go home. As you're about to go out the door, mate walks in, you don't see, Dave, what, mate? I haven't seen you for ages. Just going, mate. Don't go. Stay out for a beer. No, I can't. I've got to go home, mate. Come on. She'll understand. Well, you stay out, don't you? You have a drink with them, and then their wives turn up, and they're all like out for the evening. And you go, I'm off now. I've got to go. Text, message. Where are you? Blah blah. Just as you're going out the door, what happens? Someone else walks in. Hello, Johnny boy. Don't go. Oh, here we go. I feel like that now with Darren Chapman. Look, Darren's just turned up, a bit late to the party. 2 hours late. But I am gonna, when I get the summons, I am gonna go. It's a Sunday. It was a couple of drinks on a Sunday afternoon, and I'm gonna go. Well, not right now. I'm just talking about when my dinner's done. I might even have to do the dishwasher tonight. Behave myself. When I say I'm going to do the dishwasher, I won't unload it and load it. I'm hoping it's empty. I'll load it. I don't want loading it. I'm not going to unload. I'm not going to do an unload and an unload. That's too much to ask. Too much. I'm not going to do that. It's not fair. I'll do a load, or I'll unload and let her load it up. I'm not going to do both. That's taking the pee. I'm not even going to read that, John. I'm looking away. You get me in trouble, you are. What's your name? Pauline? Actually, I'm well known the old Irish Miss. I noticed the other day. Might as well get a bottle of that. Not incoming.
Sorry. Get more crosses in early and took full back.
A little reader.
Side. Good work by Richarlison.
Right, I'll just give Graham a quick call again, see what's happening. See if I can get through to him. Sometimes about the TV. Oh, that's wrong. We'll go home. What annoys me about this, but these pubs are good. Irish Mist, I'll buy my Irish Mist from either a local, like an outlet that supplies pubs. But lately, I mean, the last 2 bottles I've got off Amazon, believe it or not, it's the same price. It comes through unbroken. So, yeah, Amazon, and a good friend of mine, Uncle Brian, gives me a bottle every now and again because he comes around and drinks. What we do, we drink each other's drinks, so we just like, you have that, and he'll bring a bottle of Irish Mist, then I'll drink my beer all night, sort of thing. So we've got a little. Tesco sells Irish Mist here. Oh, that's good. Oh, I know. Oh, on Ireland, yeah, don't sell it here. Right, let me have a look. So Irish Mist is in. Yes, I've been getting it off Amazon or friends. I've not actually bought a bottle recently. I'll give him another call. I'm giving Graham another call because someone asked me about the TV and he hasn't picked it up yet. But I know he's busy. His boiler's packed up or something, and his other half's not brilliant. So yeah, so Irish Mist. At one point, I bought it from a shop near me that supplies pubs. Other times, I've got the pub to get it for me because my sister-in-law ran the pub, local club. So I've given her some money. She's got me some Irish Mists. My Uncle Brian's given me some Irish Mists on Amazon. They do it literally delivered. No, it's not answering. Amazon delivered for the same sort of price. Yeah, if they sell it there, John, mate, I'll get a couple. I wonder how many to take back on the old plane. Well, it's cheap. I suppose it's cheaper because it's euros there, isn't it? Go get some euros. Yeah, well, how much is? What could you bring back a one on the old plane? That'd be handy. Bring a few bottles back. I don't normally do the duty free, but I'm going to start doing the duty free. I'm not saying that's duty free, but when you go to abroad, I don't normally do the duty free. But I'm going to start looking at our whiskies now in future. I think stock up, see how much you can get off. I'm looking forward to that island ship. Be good. Ignore me if I'm sitting here quiet. You just ignore me. Don't bother me. I'm just watching football over your shoulder. Might as well have this on as not have it on, if you know what I mean. 60 minutes, Everton 1-0 up. Almost down, really. Go on. Useless. Absolutely useless. Worse than Southend. Well, none's that bad. You can get it, right, John Corgan, if you've not seen this message, you can get it when you come to Ireland now, I think, since Brexit. I'm not sure why Brexit's got anything to do with it, I don't know. I'd imagine you can't get it because of Brexit. Like I say, I can get it. Let me just have it on Amazon. I can get it now on Amazon. I might actually buy a bottle. Because I've run out. Irish Mist, there we go. Irish Mist honey liqueur, 70 cl. 28.95. I think that's about. I thought it was about 20 quid. 28.95. Yeah. Smith's original honey whiskey liqueur, 70 centilitre bottle. That's standard size, isn't it? 13 likes, 13. Yeah. Might have to get a bottle for, but for £28.95, you could probably get a deal on a proper, oh, back was running low. Panic. Look out. Oh, I took that out because I've done my tour. Whoever's just turned up, if you watch back, you'll see a little tour of the bar because someone asked me to do a tour. That's it. Battery's in. Yeah, I'm not sure how it all works, John, the duty-free stuff, mate. I'm not sure how it goes, what happens. Really. Don't know how it works. 35 euros in Tesco's. Right, let's have a look at 35 euros then. How much is that in pounds? Sounds a bit dear to me. 35 euros into pounds. 30 quid. So that's dear. I can get it on Amazon for 28. Free delivery. £2 cheaper. Not a lot, I know, but at the current exchange rate, let's just press this button here. Yeah, £30.46 at the moment, conversion rate. So it's dearer than Amazon. He scored. 22.99, Phil Robinson. Good. What, the 70s whiskey exchange? Right, let me have a look. Well done, buddy, mate. I love a bargain. Feel free, son. Feel free. I'm just checking. Whiskey exchange. Just come up here. Tapped it in. It come up with a voucher as well. It might be a money code voucher thing or whatever it's called. Irish Mist. What's the postage? That's the thing. Come up 24.95 here, John. Phil, sorry. Master of Malt is 22.99. 24. Whiskey exchange is 24.95. I don't know why Phil's found that. What's the postage on it? Whiskey exchange, John, it's 24.95. I don't know where he's found that one from then. 22.99. Must be cheap up north. It's on a different website. Whiskey exchange, no, definitely. Whiskey Master of Malt is 22.99. Master of Malt. What's the postage? I'm cool with cookies. I don't know how much it's postage. Have a little look. That's not bad. Not bad. 22. That's not a bad shout. Right, people. I'm going to say goodbye now because I've had this last beer. I've had a few, but I've had 4 bottles of beer. That'll do me tonight. I'm going to have my dinner. Right. Someone sent me a link. I did hear that go off funny enough. Hang on. A litre. Brown whiskey liqueur produced in Dublin, Ireland. It's produced in Dublin, is it? I didn't know that. 24.20 euros. That's cheap. That is bleeding cheap, isn't it? Don't know, Chris. That's a question for John, I think. No one on his as Irish Mist, I think, only me. It's a standing joke. Well, it's not standing. Tax included. So can I get that delivered here, I wonder? Or not? That's a litre. 24.20 euros. All right, add to cart. Shipping €8.90. Bloody hell. So that comes to 33 euros for a litre. So let me just check what's 33 euros. 33. euros in pounds sterling. 28 quid. That ain't bad. That's the same as on Amazon then, isn't it? For this 70 CL. That is bloody good. So basically that means I can go to Ireland and buy it. I won't get it now then. John Corkin, I won't get it now. Oh, that's well handy, mate. So what I'll do if I come to Ireland, I'll get a litre. Because it's the postage is doing me a little bit, and the €8 postage. No, it's not a lot. I'm not desperate right now, am I? Or am I? But if I can get a litre for that price, I'm laughing. Yeah, absolutely. Oh yes, 100% better. Yeah, I might get it. But if I was in Ireland myself, I'd bring it back myself, can't I? I'm laughing, definitely. Check out the drop store online. Lots of bundles. I picked up Samuel Gelson's whiskey and bottle. Check down the drop store. Never heard of it. That's handy. The drop store. I will stay online for a bit longer. I think I might have a little sip of beer every now and again. Drop store. I've never heard of it. Cookies, yes. What's big yellow and tastes like a banana? I'll go there. Nice Pauline. Bundle aged rum bundle. Oh, okay. That looks good. That's a good find, that one, mate. Thank you. Don't suppose they do Irish mist on there, but Irish whiskey, Irish mist. No, it's not coming up. A lot of them don't do it. I'm looking for some good whiskies at the moment. Jameson's Caskback Stout, £26. Jameson's Irish Whiskey, £21. I've got a Peaky Blinder whiskey. I don't have any good Peaky. I should have done that in the taste test thing, shouldn't I? Peaky Blinder whiskey. Didn't think of that, you know. That's not an Irish website. Oh, isn't it? What, the Euro one? It does. Well, the link you sent me. I thought it was. Oh, where are they coming from then? Ortega Alcoholica. I don't know. Dutch, is it, or something? They're coming from somewhere. Yeah, I see what you mean. I thought it was Irish, but they're not. What's in my basket? Sent my basket already. Oh, yeah, I put it in my basket, didn't I? I forgot. Do you have a voucher or gift card? Tax. Total shipping, yes. I wonder. That is a handy site to know about, John Corkin. And the other one. Who said that? Paul H. Paul H. The drop store. That's quite it's quite handy to know these sites. Good, yeah, good to know. There's loads about, but like I said before, you've got to get the deals. That is a good deal. Yeah, you sort of assume it's an Irish website, but it's not. So it's coming from somewhere abroad, I think. Denmark or something. Italy, is it? Oh, it's got IT. Different languages on there. Yeah, I don't know where they're based. What was it, John? What whiskey was it then you got? We don't know. So I'm just checking out my phone. Sorry about this, people. It's like being down a pub, isn't it? Just someone sitting on their phone ignoring everyone. What they do now, isn't it? I did go through some comments the other day. I wrote it all down. I've got a little bit of paper to go to my other half, actually. I'll go to Jill. Whiskies I'm looking to get him. I can't remember who they were now. Arbor. What else was it? Oh, Bowmore. A few people commented on try that. I think there's about 6. Oh, you sent me another link. Sorry, that was you. That buzzing, was it? Oh, yeah, sorry, mate. I thought it was the other link. Another link. Have a look. How these people got my number? I don't know. I don't know. Oh no, it's Facebook, of course. Hello, Johnny boy. Anybody home? Oh, bloody, that's a long link, isn't it? Right. Rowan Co. Curator's whiskey. I love the bottles. They're coming 46%. 54 euros. Creamy, delightfully fragrant, remarkably rounded. It has notes of soft spice and mellow spun sugar, along with warm hints. Sounds like the beer that I brewed. Please drink. I hate that. Please drink responsibly. No, no, we're not going to drink responsibly. Yeah, there's a lot compared to me, but I just missed, isn't it? 20 quid. I've not spent 54 years. I'm tempted. 54 euros. Problem with me is I have to pay delivery. Creamy, delightfully fragrant and market. I'd like to try something different like that, you know. Let me see. So what's 54 euros then in real money? Going up and up and up, isn't it? In wrong button. EU. Let's go euros in pounds sterling. £47. Again, this sort of stuff, I'd like to try that. Let's do a small bottle. This sort of stuff is the sort of thing I'd like to try, like bring back. Drank 3 of them last night. Well, when you say 3, yeah, you mean 3 little wee drams. Or what do they say in Ireland? You don't mean 3 bloody bottles. You wouldn't be sitting in there, would you? Oh, you're giving me the bloody tasting. You know, you're giving me. 47 quid, not bad. I'll add that to my list, I think. That's a lot of birthday one, I think. I'll keep that in my list. Because you've got to get them for birthdays, I think. It's an ideal thing to get them for birthdays and Christmas and that, you know, a special one like that. I think that'd be quite nice as a present. He says sitting there drinking 20 bottles of lager. 3 shots. Right, I might take a beer. Oh, should I go back indoors? I don't know, I'm quite happy actually. 14 people watching. I don't know if they're down in bars or chilling out or what. Middleton. Yeah, like I said, on my whiskey tasting things, I know it's only muck about, on my whiskey tasting things, I've got 3 the space side. There's about 6 whiskies that someone's, well, I've sort of picked up that people recommend, try that. It sounds like you like this, so I'm try them. Now I've got another couple to try. Middleton. You've mentioned it before, a couple of people mentioned that Middleton before. That could be my next one. I've got to pick one, and I do fancy another one for the list. I had some mates went the other day. I don't know. We saw it on Facebook actually. We had a couple of beers, watched the Arsenal game the other week, and then they're just about to go home. We sat in the garden. It was a little bit chilly, you know. We sat in the garden under my little cosy area, and I said, "Oh look, it's my whiskey. Try this whiskey." A little one. Try it, and then they got a whole lot out. The photographs on Facebook. I've got a whole lot out. We tried one of it. Only a tiny drop, and it was quite a nice afternoon. The show had a few beers and they was going. If you know what I mean? It was good. It was nice. And like I said to those guys, I like said it in my videos before. I think I could taste those blindfolded. I could do a test, and I think Pauline, look, she bloody knows me too well, this woman. And you know what? Pauline, she's a sneaky lady. She's reading my bleeding mind, this woman. Well, she don't read me mind, but she can have some good ideas. You naughty lady. Let me get the act straight. You know what does me about this camera thing? It's all back to front. Your left is right, your right's left. Really been very often in situations of great desperation. bourbon. Shall I try that? I want to try that. Matured in American oak, distilled in apparently, well, distilled in yes.
Frustration showing. Yeah. Building.
I'll give this a little go, I think. I had a little tip on before my dinner.
The real chatterbox.
Why not? I'm not opening it yet. I keep forgetting about this one. I don't consider it to be a real whiskey. It's more of a novelty. I got them cheap off the, you know, these Peaky Blinders things, but they do the rum. I've got the rum up there and the gin. I think Peaky Blinders gin and Peaky Blinders rum. It might be all right. You never know. It's got to be drunk, isn't it? It smells all right.
15 minutes to go. West Ham. The best 15 minutes of this particular 90. They were looking forward to
It's all right.
so much.
Don't know because it's branded Peaky Blinders. You tend to, it's like a show, TV show. You tend to think it's a bit naff, but I only want a little drop, don't I? All nightcap. We'll see. All right, the first live taste test for Peaky Blinders, Sadler's Peaky Blinders at Bourbon Whiskey. That's, you know, it smells right. It's all right. What's that? 40? All about 40%. Yeah, I think there's some legal thing on it.
Play their way through here. Waking it up again. Here's Gavin Looney. He's got Richarlison with him. The pass for Coleman. It's made up the ground spectacularly, really. It was one of those that he needed a first time finish. The space will
Cool. You know what? That's all right. That whiskey. We did this last week. Like I said, some mates came over. We had a beer. Because we had a beer, we didn't go mad. We had tiny drops, and then we just sort of had a sip, and we just sat there because you can't just go bomb a bomb. If you sit there and it just literally does all around your mouth, goes up your nose, all through your nostrils. It's weird whiskey. It's weird. You can't. I think in the old days, I tend to just gulp it down, bang, bang, bang. You know, that's what the lads in the pubs do. The youngsters, whiskey and coke and all that. But they're not really tasting the whiskey, are they? Just going bang, they're just getting that out of it. But that's all right. If you actually that goes straight round your nostrils, goes like in a loop. That's all right. That'll clear you out. That's sweetish. That is. It's sort of not as sweet as Irish Mist, but it's sweet. That's right. Thank you, Paul. That's a good idea, darling. I didn't think of that. When the lads come around next, I'll go to get that one out, wouldn't I? It's another one to the collection. Did I show you? I've got some glasses indoors. I came in Friday early and some old lady wanted me to cut the grass for her because she can't get a gardener for loving the money, so I cut the grass for her. And she said, "Yeah, I'm trying to have some good." My other half Jill knows her. She's had these whiskey glasses and these. There's only a couple of whiskey glasses, the old port glasses. What the old ladies used to drink in the old days, brandy glasses, crystal. A few of them are crystal. Did I show you? I want to show you now quickly before I go. I showed you Friday, but I will show you again now. These, I love these. Watch this. She gave me this. I don't know if you were there Friday, so not everyone watching this was there Friday. But she gave me these crystal decanters, and they they're heavy. They're so nice. I mean, no one really uses decanters, do they? Well, the stoppers muddled up. Let's just see. And does that go? No, it's in there. They're so nice. Slightly different design. One's bigger than the other. They're so lovely. They weigh a ton. I saw one of them at a car boot. Your man food should have shot back, mate. This is crystals. This lovely lady came to me. Lovely they are. I don't use them on display. Hello, Dan, mate. Welcome aboard. I only popped out for a little while, mate, while I was watching the Formula One. That's my nephew, Dan. And West Ham Everton. How are we getting on out, Joe? Oh, did he get? No. It's quieter, mate. It's quieter. And I'm doing jobs at home when I want to do them, like slowly. Because you actually had a moment with me today. Because she said last weekend I didn't do anything. Yeah, because Joe is my boss, as you know. Joe tells me what to do at home. And I feel guilty if I don't get the work done. So yeah, we miss him like mad, mate. Pauline, yeah. Yeah, we are. You got to, Pauline. No one else does. So we miss him like mad, Dan. Yeah, old Joe. Yeah, but he's only been gone a week. He's got another week in Cancun, and he's out to bloody America for 3 months. But just saying, Dan, he sent us some pictures. I don't know, did he send you any pictures or anything? I'm not sure if you've seen these. Let me have a little look. There he is with the lads from work in some Mexican bar somewhere, drinking looks like cocktails. Looks like lads' night out. If you ask me, they're meant to be working. Apparently they went out the other night and had massive steaks and that. Cost them like 300 quid. That's expensive. That's his pool area where he's staying. Bar's on the beach. Just so you know, if you've just turned up, oh, you've been speaking to him, have you? Yeah. There he is, looking all like a drug dealer. You've been speaking to him, have you? Okay, mate. You probably. Yeah, I know, Dan. I thought that, mate. Just when I was going to get going, because I've got to get the bivvy out. You come out with me instead, Dan. Do some little videos. I did think that, Dan, when he's going, just when the weather's getting better, we're going to start getting our fishing back into action, because last year we all got into it at the back end of the year, didn't we, really? This year, right at the beginning, we can get the whole season done. When you Dan, just so people are watching, Dan's like me. When he says shame, right when our fishing season is starting, the fishing season has started already. But Dan, I think, wants better weather like me. So our fishing season, my fishing season, Dan's fishing season, and Joe's fishing season starts when it's better weather, which is sort of nowish, you know. All the lads I work with have all been fishing already. Yeah, we'll do a few sessions, mate, soon. And we'll have to send Joe get well jealous because yeah, he's got all the gear. He's bought loads of stuff, and I've got loads of new gear. But like I said, Dan, we all sort of got into it. We got into it at the end of the year last year, didn't we? Yeah, fair weather fishermen, didn't we, mate? Nothing all that, son. No, who wants to fish in the cold and the wind and snow? Not my idea of fun, mate. We want to sit outside, have a crack open the tinny, don't we? Get some rays and you know, you might catch a fish while you're there. Bit of sun, you know. Fishing's all about your shorts, right? Put your shorts on. Yeah, bomb out a couple of lines, crack open a tinny. That's what fishing's all about, and have a chat. It's not about getting freezing cold and suffering. You know, it's about sleeping at night with the sun coming up in the morning, the sun sets. That's what it's all about. So yeah, you're right, mate. Yeah, you're right, Dan. We didn't get into it properly till later, did we? Yeah, you're right, mate. You went out more than me, I think, with Joe. So I think, yeah, it's a shame. And we've got all the gear. You've got all the gear. I've got all new gear. We've all got our new fishing gear. Just about to go out the door fishing. Joe goes off to bloody America for 3 months. So he'll be back in what? May, June, July. I don't know when he's coming back. August. We'll go out then, won't we? September, October's quite nice weather. Dan, do you subscribe to my channel? I know you haven't got a bar when you go on, but if you do, and I've got a Facebook page, Life of John Facebook page, because we're arranging a trip to Ireland. So anyone can go. All the lads on here are going, I think. Well, some of them. It's not, you know, all welcome. Yes, we'll get out, we'll go fishing. You're on that WhatsApp group still, Dan, aren't you? So we have to sort out fishing. I want to go to that clay fields I went to before. You see my big in that call? They're forcing me to drink whiskey on the channel at the moment. Peaky Blind. I've done all my whiskies. Not tonight. I had one more. This woman on here, Pauline, a regular subscriber, mentioned my Peaky Blinders. I don't know how she knows about this. Got this. cool block. I've got all these whiskies. I don't know if you see my videos down. I started collecting these videos. I started collecting these whiskies. I forgot about the Peaky Blinders one. They're a bit of a novelty, really, but that's a strong whiskey. But I don't think it's a bourbon. That's nice. That's all right. The other's a single malt, so I was meant to be doing single malts, really. Yes, Dan is saying, Lambert is saying, yeah, the last place we went. Did you go to Clayfields? Oh, you went with Joe, didn't you, without me? Did you? Because you were chasing my 30, weren't you? You go on their Facebook page, Dan. There's some big uns coming out there at the moment, mate. But you got to go midweek, buddy. Got to go midweek. It's so packed at the weekends, you can't get a swim. But I've got to be careful with holiday at the moment. I've had a few days off left, right, and centre this year already. I'm going to Ireland with John Cork and a few people here. You're more than welcome, mate. Everyone watching this is more than welcome. We're meant to be going to Rhodes. I think we're trying to go abroad this year at the end of the year. We've booked that up, but we're taking a chance on that. I don't know if it's like on. So it's got a green pass or what yet. We just took a chance. I've not had anything from Boris yet. So I want to do all that, Ireland, holidays, and I want to sort of get some fishing in. As well, you well know, Dan, fishing. Best time to go fishing, carp fishing, that is in the bloody week. You know, midweek when everyone's at work. Really. I love to go to Clayfields for 2 nights, really. Midweek. Like Monday would be good, wouldn't it? Because no one likes working Monday, do they? Monday night. Shame Churchgate has gone the way it has. Was a handy. So people are watching. Churchgate Lakes is a lake near us in Essex. Yeah, it's done it up nice, and it was handy. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. What the bloke's doing is good, and it's all like membership now, and you got to join a membership, and you got to pay when you fish and all that. It's got that market a little bit. Well, I think it's a shame. And I found out the other day. Someone's talking about the money. I heard that the guy, we've heard for the rumours, the guy that is funding it all is not the bloke that owns it. Now, this is just a rumour. I heard the bloke that is sort of like financing it is a guy from The Only Way is Essex, a guy called Ricky someone. Read that bow in Rayleigh, Whispers or something in Rayleigh. Apparently, he's putting money into the fishing lake. So I've heard. That's just rumours. Don't tell anyone. It's top secret. So he's funding it apparently. He's putting all money that way. The other bloke's just, I don't know. But I can't see that. The place at the house was £1 million, wasn't it? The whole lot. I don't know. Oh, Dan, yeah. Do you hear about bloody? While you're there, mate. Do you hear about honeypots? Did you go to honeypot ever? Fishing lake. That was up for sale. Just people watching here. If you're into fishing, honeypots in Essex, honeypot lakes in Essex. I heard the other day. Was up for sale. Farmhouse, 2 fishing lakes, acres of land, and a little private runway, little airstrip. And I heard the other day there's no buyers, and the guy that's bought it now is gonna. Oh right, okay, he never went. Well, the guy that bought it now apparently is gonna fill the lakes in, get rid of the airfield, get rid of the house, and build big developments going up there. Apparently, housing developments going there. So they're gonna get rid of another 2 fishing lakes gone. They had a decent fishing lake on the left, and they had a specimen lake on the right. Toilet block, airfield. So you could have private planes if you wanted. Not you never wanted a private plane, obviously. But farmhouse, big posh house, load of land, and that's gonna be bloody houses. Gutted. If I won the lottery, mate, I would have had that. But I never, So there you go. Let's put this back. I've got one more beer left. Look, that's it. Then it's dinner. The only fishing you will be doing here in with your hand into the bag from the chipper. Chipper? We call it chip shop or chippy. Yes, Dan, you're invited, mate. Your old man kicks on about the Euros. I don't know when that's kicking off, but I think it's coming out of the Euros. I've got a new TV now because I bought a new one for the lounge. I ain't seen you for a little while, Dan. What TV you got? We bought a 65. Indoors now we've got a 65-inch TV, I think. The biggest we can fit on our fireplace, and then the 50-inch or whatever's down over my shoulder here. But I think you've got a 70-inch bloody. No, I'm just out, John. I'm going in a minute, Phil. You're not seeing it since. Oh, you're not a real subscriber, mate. You're not seeing my videos. You're not seeing me homebrew. When you and your old man come around for Euros, mate, we'll have to hit the homebrew. And I'm talking proper homebrew. It's not. We're not talking rubbish. We're talking proper beer here. Oh, you got 75-inch TV. Jesus, I know. I saw it. Oh, mate. 75-inch TV. Well, I got a 65-inch TV, mate. I couldn't do six. I wouldn't fit on the fireplace thing. So I got a fireplace there. We left it there, didn't we? We didn't. You knocked yours out, didn't you? 75-inch TV. Well, I've got the old TV. Joe's going to put it in his bedroom, and Joe disappeared at Cancun and Mexico and America. So I said, well, I'll have that TV. So I've got it down here, 50-odd inch, whatever, on my shoulder. Yeah, you've got to come down when the football starts, mate. Absolutely, mate. You're more than welcome. I'd love to stay out. This is the downside of having a bar in your garden. It's the only one downside. Someone said earlier, John, if you could do anything again with your bar and build it again, what would you change? And I said nothing. I love it, apart from the toilet. What would you change? Now I'm thinking, I've had a couple of beers. Now I'm thinking, I'd love this bar to be down by the river, away from the house. You know what I mean? Like a little field out the way of middle of nowhere. You could call it a pub. Now, if you watch, that's funny. I'm just thinking something. If you watch Carry On, which I recommend, Carry On Glamping with Johnny Vegas, he buys a field and puts a load of. Oh, Phil's out. Happy days, mate. It's getting me jealous. Got no line of duty tonight, have we? Don't know what to do. If you go, I'll look at that link in a minute, John Corkin. If you watch Carry On Glamping with Johnny Vegas on Channel 4, it's brilliant. It's boxer. We watch the whole lot in a couple of days. I like it. But he buys a field, Johnny, and he gets all his old camper buses and converts them, or buses, and converts them in old fire and converts them into camper vans. But what we could do, if I won the lottery, buy a lump of land, and I'd invite all you guys to build your pub sheds in the field, like all different size sheds. You know, and that'd be fun. And I'd have mine. Phil would have his. We'd all have John, Dan, Phil, and everyone on here would have their own little bar. Because yeah, the only thing I'd do, getting back to what I was saying, the only thing I'd do is move this away from the house. Because, right, I'm just saying this right. If I'm down the pub, and then dinner's ready, I'm like, okay, it won't be long. I'll be a couple of hours, and that's it. Done. I'm out. Or as Johnny Vegas says in the old days, or Phil Roberts says, I'm out. You know, I'll be home when I'm home. Because I'm down the garden. Dinner's ready in a minute. I only popped out to watch the Formula One and the West Ham game. It's nearly finishing. So when she calls dinner, I've got to go to dinner. I can't say, no, I'm out down the pub, can I? I'm down the bloody garden. Hang on, is she there? So when Jill, I can't call her she, I've got to call Jill. So when Jill says dinner's ready, I've got to go. And that's it. If I was down the pub, if I'm down the pub, then Jill says, dinner's ready, what are you doing? She messaged me, oh, you know, you can turn your phone off a start or throw it in, whatever. Or you could say I didn't get it or lack of signal. Or you could say I'll be home later on, I'm busy. No, I'm just discussing my council, I'm discussing this, I'm discussing that, blah, blah, blah. Because you're down the garden, when they say, or someone says, dinner's ready, you got to come in there, dinner's ready, you can't say, nah, I'm down the garden, I mean, chef, you got to go and have it, haven't you? And that's it, really, night over. You know what? Yet again, I've ballsed up. What I should have done, I should have had my dinner and come out at say 5, 6 o'clock. What's time now? 6 now. So I could have come out at 6 for a could have had a proper evening chat, couldn't we? But then I've got work tomorrow, so. Tell you what, Phil, yeah, and we could film it, make a TV show. That'd be funny. That would be good. Phil Robinson, right? Honestly, mate, I wasn't crying. I was nearly crying at the last one, the last episode. Yeah, Phil's gone down his bar. See you later, darling. Just go down his shed down the garden, get some bread and milk, because that's where they keep it, like in the spare fridge. No, that's be. Right, give it. Shh, shh. Hello.
All right, ready when you are.
What do you mean, ready when I am? What do you mean by that?
You know what I mean?
What? Promise?
My dinner is ready. What do you think?
Oh, I'm not on a promise then.
No.
Okay, dinner's ready. I'll be up in a minute, darling. Just watch the end of this game, Jill, because you've got 4 minutes extra time, yeah? Jill. Alexa, stop dropping. 4 minutes. Alexa, stop dropping. There's good and bad things with that, Alexa. Good and bad things. Okay. Okay, that's it, mate. You know, yet again, I've come out and not had loads of beers, but I had a few. And yet again, I want to stay out all night, but I'm not going to. Dinner's ready. Caught out yet again. See, if you're down your local pub, you don't get that. Actually, I could do that. Can you imagine putting Alexa in your local pub on the bloody bar? Johnny boy there. Oh, no. Oh, no. So I'll have this beer. I've just got a bottle. I'll have that and go up. I did tell her 4 minutes, so although the game's finished, she doesn't know that. She won't check, I don't think. So I'll just finish this, people. No, I can't come back, Phil, mate. Can't come back. Sorry, bud. We'll do it all again Friday. You never know. Could be a sneaky Johnny Boys midweeker. Because I've quite enjoyed myself tonight, this afternoon. Let me know if you're up for a midweeker. I know we've got work, but we could do a couple of hours, couldn't we? I might sneak back out. My son's away. My son's upstairs in the bedroom. My other son's away. Jill's at home, so we'd like to sit and watch TV. We've been watching that Line of Duty lately, and that's finished now, isn't it? Phil Robinson trying to get me in trouble again. Look, Line of Duty. What you watch on Sunday evening now? Not a lot on, is there? I might put myself on. That's how sad I am. What whiskey? Let me just check. Have you sent me a link then to another bloody whiskey? I know what it's going to be. I think it's going to be really expensive, isn't it? I've seen some bloody expensive ones. Here we go. I know what it's going to be. I've seen them really expensive. Yeah. Fucking hell. Jesus. Middleton. €3,000. Age 13 to 26. They can't tell the age of it. What were those voices? Oh, hang on. No, that's seven bottles, though. It does say 7 times 70 at the end there. So that's not too bad. You get a box set. Average ABV range from 56.1 to 56.6. A bit weak, isn't it? Well, you had some, John, have you? I'll tell you what, John, if we'll go to Ireland, you need to get us one of them and treat us for the trip, I think. We could all chip in, couldn't we? Chip in a tenner each. We'll have a wee dram. Middleton there, Calacraff. It's 7 bottles, to be fair. And I've seen dearer than that. Some of the Japanese ones and that. That's the Hibiki one I keep on about. That's all right. Right, I'm going indoors now to have my dinner. I'm being serious now. Otherwise, I will get in trouble. I'll start drinking too much, show myself up. I had a nice afternoon. Watched a bit of football. Watched Formula 1. Haven't done it yet again. I might see you on Facebook or something. Or will I be back out tonight? Doubt it. I'll watch a bit of telly, I think. I might pop out in a week. Got away with it tonight, didn't we? Turn the TV off. I will be back to tidy up. You know what I mean? Got to turn all the lights off, the TV's off. If I'm not out midweek, people, we are definitely Friday. I think I said 6 or 7 o'clock, and I'll actually do a little review thing. Not a review, what's it called? I'll set it up so you know it's ready to go, if you know what I mean. It's proper time. toast to all the people we've loved and lost, really. And I'm going to crack open me homebrew. Try one of them. Thank you, people. Hang on, let me just. I've got. Let's do this. Let's do this. We've got now last orders. I've enjoyed this tonight or this afternoon. Been all right. Finish this beer off, and then we'll go. It's good to hear from Dan, my old nephew. I love old Dan. Good lad he is. And he's a mate of mine. Well, a cousin of my son's. Like Joe's got in America, so we're just about to start getting like Dan. We were just about to start to go fishing and all that. He bleeding buggers off to bloody Mexico, Cancun in Mexico, and bloody America for 3 months. So I think me and Dan are going to own a couple of people. That'll be alright though. I'm tempted soon, and Dan will be with me. I think we'll go fishing. We might do some lives from the fishing lake. That'll be bloody good. I'll speak to Dan. I wonder whether I was thinking the other day. I'm just going to drink this beer. I was thinking the other day doing a live from the fishing lake, but I thought if I have a couple of days off work, 1 or 2 days off work, and go fishing, why do it now? Why not wait for better weather? Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. If you're going to take time off to go fishing, why would you do it in the cold evenings? You'd do it in the better weather, wouldn't you? And it just makes sense to me. But I'm definitely going to do some fishing trips, and I'm definitely going to do some lives from the lake. I think on a workout. I think I can do it on my tablet, on my laptop.
Your return to the Tesco shop.
As long as you've got Wi-Fi, I suppose. Yeah.
Keep it to 50, love.
Bye, people. All say goodbye. If Phil wants to do I'm saying here, I'm out. Yeah, if Phil or someone wants to do a Facebook group thing, I might pop on that later. I don't know how that works, but I might see on there if someone does it. If you're watching, you're not on the Facebook page, Life with John Facebook, where we'll have a little private chat. Thank you for popping along. It's been a quite nice afternoon. Have a good rest of the weekend, and I'll see you soon, midweek, or if not, it'll be definitely Friday.
Turn off the gas at the meter.
Bye-bye.
Then, no matter who your gas supplier is, call Gas Networks Ireland on 1800 2050.